Welcome to Unified, guys. Yeah.
X marks the spot. Welcome to Wallride X, the Wallride exclusive, the Wallride experience. My name is Dez, aka FlippinBoards. I buy, sell, trade, and collect rare skateboard decks. You should too. That guy right there, 30 years in the game, makes skateboard decks, owner of Unified Skate Co., owner of Sugar Skate Co. He going crazy, the best kept secret. Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek.
Well, tonight's guest accomplished the impossible in skateboarding. Retired at the age of 25, turns negative energy into positive, pro skater, music artist, and entrepreneur, Mr. Jereme Rogers.
Yeah, let's go.
Much appreciated.
Let's go. What up, my G? Let's do it, man. Special episode right here.
What size deck do you skate, and how has that changed over the years?
I'm an 8-incher.
Always skated 8, or?
No, I used to be 7.5 and then 7.75 for a while, but been 8 for the past decade or so.
Chapman Skateboards.
Yep.
You were on Chapman.
I was.
How was that?
It was good. I was am for them. At the time, they paid me $350 a month, which is pretty good at the time. I mean, $350 back then was, I don't know what it was. It might have been like $1,000.
$800 now.
You know, I mean, like $1,000 now.
Yeah.
How old were you? Like 14?
Yeah, 14. I don't know what I was doing with it. I robbed a candy store once when I was a kid, so I don't think I was buying candy. Not at gunpoint. We broke into a candy store on a baseball field and shackled up all the candy. So I don't think I was buying candy, although I apparently liked it. I don't know what I did with that. I was pretty good at spending money.
That's a good amount though. At 14,
yeah,
like $350, like okay, now we're chilling. Because back then it was like movie theaters was like what, $7,
yeah,
$6.
I should have had some. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I should put some away, some Apple stock or something. Sheesh.
Oh gosh, I know, bro.
Yeah.
I always say that. I'm like, I should have put more Pokemon cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what I do. I buy the decks.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you'll see some of these decks. We have some of your like 7.5 stuff here and all that.
That is a throwback.
And that's what I do.
That's cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I wish I would have hung on to like every one of mine at least, or two, one for myself and one, because I've seen old boards of myself for like $300 or $400 on fucking eBay and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like that would be nice, dude. I'll take all you hoes on a date if I had all them boards.
When you moved out to LA, were you still on Chapman? Did you move out here with PJ and Ryan Gallant, or?
Yeah, it was after, and we were staying with Donny Barley at the time.
That's right, Donny Barley on the west side.
Yeah, it was after, during or after? During the Plan B. I mean, PJ Ladd, Wonderful Life.
Who got parts in that video?
PJ, myself, Ryan Gallant, Alexis Sablone, this guy Colin Fisk.
It was a shop video.
It was a shop video, yeah.
It's probably the best shop video out there ever.
Pretty good. There's some like freestyle guy at the end. There's Southie that was in there. If I'm missing anyone, I'm sorry, man. I haven't talked to you in 20, 30 years.
So you moved out here, stay with Donnie.
Yeah.
And how'd you get on Girl?
I actually was that was on East Coast. They were doing DBS demos, and I just love skating so much, which I still do. But I like went to each demo. I went to one at Skaters Island, some skate park out there. It was pretty awesome. And I started skating a little bit, like just before the pros even started really kicking in. And then Jason Dill told me to stop. You know, I was like landing. I was landing shit like heavy. Like I kicked from the front nose, slid this rail, second try, kicked back, lipped it, and he was like, "You're all right." He's like, but then he was like, "All right, sit down, buddy, sit down." Like, you know. And I've been there, like the local rip, like, "Yes, we know you can kill this park, bro. Like, come on." But I wasn't even like that. I'm just like, I want to skate with you guys, you know,
right.
Skate. And then I like I think I went to all three of them. I went to one more somewhere else, and then I went to one I got at the end at like near where Coliseum was, and I did a couple tricks, and finally the team manager asked like what's up with this guy, and then I think it was that tour. I ended up just going on tour with DBS after, like not fully on, and then went on tour with them, and which is a pretty dreamy, ideal kind of circumstance,
Right.
you know. And then Barra was talking to me about getting on Alien, and and I think Carrie was talking to me about getting Habitat, and then
multiple offers. on
yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
you know, but you know, it was still I would be still getting flow, but each one, you know, was, and then I just went with Girl.
So this is like early 2000s, probably, right?
I was like 15 at the time, 16, because I moved out here at 15.
Damn. All right, so I just want to take it back a little bit earlier, bro. Boston, right? From
Yeah.
Boston? Shout out to Boston, man.
Yeah.
I lived in the East Coast for like 1 year.
Oh yeah,
It was gnarly.
yeah,
One
it's different.
second. Shout out to Glenn and Greg from Chapman. Those
Love you,
guys
Greg.
hold down like the East Coast scene.
Word.
Like what I do in the back,
Word.
manufacturing.
Yeah,
They're big on the East Coast.
yeah, they are.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah. Shout out to the East
Yeah.
Coast, man.
Yeah.
East Coast, they always think the West Coast is like soft. And I went to live in the East Coast, and I was like, damn, you guys have real winters.
Yeah.
And I was like, I see why you guys say that, because winter is rough, bro.
People are different too.
Right. Even for skating, though, right? You can't like skate every day, technically.
Like,
Yeah, there's parks, but yeah, and even when you can, I mean, all that weather, it messes with the ground. And spots are rugged. A lot of spots we skated when I was younger, I've like just noticed that it exists now. But even if I'm like in tip top shape, I still wouldn't want a piece of it. You know,
Word.
just like cracks and you know, whatever.
That's
But
probably
if that's all you got, that's what you got.
exactly.
You know?
That's what harnesses that whole toughness. Because
Yeah.
I have a basketball background, and it's like that. Like New York basketball players and East Coast, they're like, we're shoveling snow before we play ball. And I'm sure even for skating, probably like, I got to shovel and then skate.
Then
so
skate,
it's like
skate a ledge.
right, as opposed to like out here, you're blessed with so many
24/7,
spots, right? So.
Black guy with a basketball background.
Boston, man. We got. That's why I had to bring it up. You're a Red Sox fan? No. Yeah, man. So I just want to know, like, because you had this massive leap, bro. Like from 13 to like 15, right? So much happened in your life due to skateboard. So like, what was the first? Like, how did you even get into skating?
The internet. No, I'm just kidding. Wasn't even out
I
here.
know, right?
Just kids on the block were skateboarding.
When did you know, like, you were like, damn, I'm pretty good though?
Well, I did gymnastics before. I had some type of aerial awareness, you know, and I definitely didn't mind working, well, except for like on school. But you know, I don't know. I did it like 8 hours a day when I was a kid.
Word.
You know?
Yeah. I
Makes a dent pretty quick like that.
And when Ryan Gallant and PJ came out, I saw, like, I used to skate a lot with Robbie McKinley. And when you guys came out, we saw you guys skating the Bundy School.
Yeah.
And, like, me and Robbie were, like, skating, like, a lot. But when you guys came out, it was like, oh, my God. Like, it was like, we just heard, like, you guys were staying with Donny Barley and just killing it, man. Like, you were doing a kickflip back 5 from 180 out on like, a bench off, like, a 3 stair or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, wow. You guys came out, like, already, like, ready, you know?
Yeah, staying with Donnie was gnarly at the time. We were all kids at the time, and he was a little wild at the time, you know.
Shout out
It's
to
a totally
Donny
different
Barley.
thing, going out, partying, pulling babes. We're like, what's this guy doing? What the hell? You want to go skate, Donnie? You know,
Right.
he's doing some other shit.
But, you guys were skating a lot. And then there was another session at Beverly High. You guys were, like, just going down the stairs. Ryan was trying, like, a hard flip, and PJ was, like, I think lip slitting, like, the 9 rail or something like that.
Yeah, probably not trying.
Yeah, just doing it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, again though, I guess I'm stuck on the origins, man, because it's like superheroes. Why people love superheroes? The origin story is the most like that's just amazing, you know. It's amazing. So, like you're progressing so quickly because again, from 13 to 15, Marko, like
Yeah.
that type of
crazy.
progression.
Yeah.
But for you, it was just like I don't know. It's just like skating, right? It's just regular. But
Yeah, but again, I skated a lot, you know,
Right.
and I had definitely a faith-filled mindset. You know what I mean? Not even in like the universe yet, but I don't know. I believed in the ability to do things. You know what I mean? What one man can, another can too. You know.
Word.
I believe that, and so I didn't. You know. I never had anything discourage that yet, you know.
Word.
So I don't, you know, I wasn't gonna hear. I didn't hear otherwise, you know.
Word. Yeah.
Just heard, you know, what's inside.
So you came out, got on Girl, skated all the spots. How did you get into the filming and then start stacking clips for the Girl video?
Well, I was on Flow and I started traveling with Girl, and they wanted some of the Plan B. I mean, geez, I keep saying that. The
No.
PJ Lads Wonderful Horrible Life.
Life.
They wanted some of that footage. And I had like,
For Yeah Right?
yeah, they wanted for Yeah Right, and I guess we must have believed in our camp at the time from the PJ Lads thing, because I told Rick Howard like, no, that's for this, you know. And even though we had like 26 minutes of leftover footage, but still.
You had 26.
Actually, that was Yeah Right. I had 26
Oh.
minutes of leftover footage, but I had plenty of footage for PJ Ladd's thing. But I'm like, no, bro. Like, what? This is we're.
Film a whole-
I got well, we film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
film
we
everything.
got time. We're traveling the world, like skating. What are you talking about, Willis? You know.
So again, you had all these like basically offers from proteins.
Yeah.
Yeah, from pro brands and all these companies, right? We're looking at you. What made you say I'm going with Girl?
I mean, girls like Harvard for skateboarding at the time.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Not that they aren't now. I don't
Right.
know, but they were like Harvard for skateboarding. You know.
Best brand.
Yeah, and people didn't. My hometown people like, whatever. I love him now, but it is true. Eli Reed was like, he didn't believe, like he just thought it was a weird fit, Ryan, and different. They didn't expect me to be the cat from our area to get on Girl, you know. So that was kind of cool. I'm like, all right, whatever. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I'm going on Girl.
Well,
Yeah.
Should we pull out a board?
Well, since we're talking about it, one of the things we do on this show, man, I created entrepreneur as well, man. So, you know, entrepreneur, share that love. Created this package just to like bring something new to the game. So it's called a surprise deck. You don't know what you're going to get, man. So you just got to crack it open and see
That's
what's
what
inside.
she said.
Hey! You know, we had to wrap it up.
yeah, well,
He said, well. So yeah, open
no,
it.
you should. Everyone should wrap it up.
We're not sponsored though, so I don't know.
Hey,
And
you
then
got
hold-
the right one.
And then hold it up, pull it out, man. The camera can see.
Okay, I already know what this is right here. It's an old school 70s looking retro vibes. Yeah, that's cool. That's like Pretty in Pink.
Yep.
My top favorite 5 movies is Mean Girls 2, Pretty in Pink, and Legally Blonde.
That's 4, but
I know, Legally Blonde too. No, I'm just kidding. My favorite movies really is American Gangster,
Heyo.
Wolf of Wall Street, Joy. Could do The Irishman, but damn, that is nice. That's cool.
Pretty
Do you
quick,
know what
right?
year is that, Des?
Man, I mean,
This is old.
it's got to be, yeah,
This is older than me, bro.
04, around there.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
if it's
Factory series.
it's silk screen.
I don't think it's silkscreen.
No?
Because by that time, heat transfers were coming out.
Already in, huh?
But it's 7.5 in size.
Let's see, that's what I used to
Sometimes
write.
you can tell by the
I love to see what the
It's like, put it on your foot.
I'm not gonna
Put it
sit
on
on
your-
the
Yeah.
ground, but just
Put it on your foot.
see, I could just
Small.
whip that thing around like a redheaded stepchild,
There
dude.
you go.
You know? Beat the hell out of that bad boy.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
sniff it. Damn. Yeah, this is fire, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of nostalgia right here. What girl stories you got?
Well, let's talk about Yeah Right.
I thought we were talking about women.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna talk about.
No.
No.
God bless.
So, you were filming a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah Right. I think in one of the best skate videos of all times. Took a lot, like many years to get it done. And the way I saw the project is that the company like really pushed the resources
Yeah.
to get it done. Like basically like just all the money you have, you push it. And when the video drops, the sales just go 10x.
I probably came in when they were on their last year of doing it then or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe
So
a
you-
year and change.
You filmed like about a year,
Yeah,
your part,
yeah.
with the fakey flip.
Because I wasn't like fully on until I was like 16 and
Mhm.
yeah.
But by this time, you're living in LA now.
Yeah, I started couch surfing with guys from the brand like Jerome Wilson, who was my original skateboard dad, and then I'm young and hyper, so only so long you can put a little fucking hyper fucking blonde kid in your fucking house, like being loud and fucking eating all your popsicles or whatever you got, you know?
Yeah. You were eating the pops.
Yeah.
But
You know, they would shuffle me around, you know, at my carols and at Rick Howard's, and they would just bounce me around.
That's like legendary couch surfing. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
regular couch surfing.
But I am a professional. I will couch surf. If you have a couch and I like you, I will sleep on it, you know.
Shout out to Jerome Wilson. Actually, I went to the same high school as Jerome Wilson.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah, Birmingham, man, let's get it.
Birmingham, Peaky Blinders, baby.
Hey, Stevie Perez too.
They're from Birmingham.
Who?
Peaky Blinders. You never seen that show? Pretty much the best television show ever.
Birmingham, Alabama, though, huh?
No, Birmingham in England.
Oh, Birmingham in England.
Yeah,
when
they
they talk like this,
They're more like fucking Peaky Blinders,
More like-
by the order of the fucking Peaky Blinders.
acting all
Whatever, you guys
cheeky
should
and
watch
whatnot.
it.
Let's pull another board. That's
Yeah.
Before we pull another board, though,
Do you wanna? I mean, do we sign these and you keep them?
at the end,
Let's figure.
at the end,
Couldn't
Jeremy,
hurt. Couldn't hurt.
Oh.
John
Okay.
Hancock.
hold it. Yeah, hold it.
Dude, that's another one. Cause
Yeah.
we gotta show these, man. Cause we
Hold
got a
one.
few.
Give me one. Yeah.
Hold that joint. Show
Yeah.
that joint.
I thought we saw John.
Oh
Hancock
wow,
was-
we got 3 models. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mark, he was gonna
No, it's not a good joke.
drop some science. But yeah, three right here. They're all 7.5.
See?
Kind of crazy, man.
That's
Crazy
correct.
small size, man.
Crazy.
That's what she said.
But it feels good, like, you know.
That's not what she said.
But yeah. Marco, why don't you skate 7.5 anymore?
Yeah, Marko.
We used to skate 7.5
Bam, bam.
in the 90s, and then we went up to 7.6, and then 7.75.
You guys do it all as a movement, always.
I know, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, but why didn't you? Yeah.
Oh, tell me I'm stuck in a time capsule when I come back and
It's-
set up a new setup. I'm like, no, I need
The
this.
7.5, it feels like it's hard to control. Like you flip it, it's easy to flip, but like to catch it and stuff, it feels kind of small, you know? I may go down to like a 7.9, because I'm skating 8.0.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about going down a little bit.
I might try 775.
Yeah,
I
7.5.
just want to
one
keep it
I'm-
low ledges. I got ledge tricks I want to do
Sure.
with certain
It works
things.
great.
Yeah, I don't need. But I stood on someone's board the other day. It was an 8.5 with a 14.2.5 inch wheelbase. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But it was an 8.5, and I just did a couple
Yeah.
kickflips on it. And usually I can't even ride other people's trucks, but man, it felt so easy and good just to do kickflips. So much board, it flipped, tweaked good, caught it good, but
Sick.
I
Yeah.
don't know about other stuff on it. You know.
Word. All right, we'll throw these bad boys back.
All right.
I mean, bad girls
And then
back
let's
on the
go
wall.
Another board.
Aha! See, we got that, man.
That's dope. That one's dope.
That's yeah. Should we show a little love
You
for
should,
Costin? Little. There you go.
Actually, wait, we have a story for that.
Do we? Whip it out
We
then.
do? Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Whip it out, man. I need to tell you something though.
Uh,
I am Costin.
That's nice. I was actually with you the other night. You were drinking Jaeger shots with me the other night.
Absolutely,
Then
man.
you're especially single, by the way.
Right there, bro.
Oh, I don't know if he wants you to know that.
Oh, God.
Maybe let's just not.
But do you think I look
Whatever.
like? Do you think I look like the? Am I the Black Eric Costin?
He's already the fucking Tiger Woods Eric Costin,
Ooh.
and then you look more like Tiger. So you look like Tiger's kid, who Eric had.
There it goes. So I'm. Shout out to Costin. I mean, Pops. All right.
pull up the next board.
Next board. Next.
So yeah,
board.
Jeremy, this is what we do. We make skateboards. We collect skateboards.
That's really cool.
We offer them in a blind bag.
We offer you these surprise decks. You know what I'm saying? Try to. Can I challenge
That's
you?
bigger right there, huh?
It's. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How he does it.
That's such a good.
Yep. Pick that up.
Yep.
Show them. Higher.
Here, whoa! I never even seen this board.
Hey yo.
Damn, that's cool. Ooh, Justin L just broke his fingers.
I think that's the.
This is cool.
How many years anniversary? 20?
Wow. Yeah, they just had the 20-year anniversary the other day.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Right.
I know. Are you trying to find? That's
That's
the Owen
what-
Wilson.
I'm just looking.
Right behind you, DVD. Yeah, right, DVD.
DVD.
Yeah. I think
What is a DVD?
the best
It's the
skate
actual
video
evolution
of
of
all time.
VHD.
Oh, I heard about these. DVD.
DVR.
Comes with a frisbee.
Yeah, see?
So this one is lenticular, which is really hard to do. It's actually, I think it's like glued on the board. It's
Yeah.
not printed. You can see like the edge.
Obviously, it's not ideal for skating, but
Probably feels a little different, right? Like
probably
sliding.
feels like you have
Slick.
like a slick.
those things on there though. What were them?
Rails.
I know,
Rails.
the
Yeah,
rails.
yeah.
Yeah, never.
Little hologram.
Yeah, that's
Holographic action.
Cool. Yeah.
So in Yeah Right, your last clip was fakey flip down
Mm-hmm.
down to 13.
So far.
I thought it was 14, but Paul the other day convinced me it's a 13. I mean, I don't know that he convinced me, but
He convinced you.
he swears it's 13, and he tells me he has said, "Well, I'm pretty sure," and he said, "Well, I'm positive." So I guess positive's more than pretty sure, right? So I'm gonna have to lean with him on that one. I thought it was 14.
So I was there. You came with Howard.
So it is 13.
It's I think it's 13.
All right.
But I can't. I.
But he treated it. He treated it. Yeah, he treated it as a 14 though.
I took my time.
So who was there? Rick Howard, Jerron Wilson,
Ron Wilson.
maybe a couple other skaters. Because
I don't remember anyone else. I thought me and Paul maybe did that tricks the same day, but he said we were there separately.
I came with Robbie McKinley.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because I used to skate with Robbie a lot, and Robbie, your teammate,
I know.
rest in peace.
Yes.
We came separately. So you were doing the fakie flip, and we were skating the rail. So the question is,
I wasn't doing it for very long.
no, probably like pretty fast. But it was, if you talk about different team dynamics
Mm-hmm.
within each team, you know, there's different like sessions. Because
Yeah.
Robbie always felt threatened for you and Paul when you and Paul came on, you know. He's like, oh, these new guys, like, you know, he was getting older, and then you and Paul were just killing, and he was like, but I was, hey, you got the speed, the pop,
Yeah.
the style, the finesse, you know.
Yeah, and the
But
Girl was just a
like-
company that they would take care of their people either way. Like we didn't get different royalties. We got the same. They do flat base pay across the board. So, you know, if you stayed skating and you wanted whatever, they'll float people. They floated Gino for years and shit when he wasn't doing stuff. You know, they float or Guy probably both
Yeah.
of them. You know, whatever, they take care of their people. You know, so. He didn't have anything. He was worried about the wrong thing on that front, you know.
Yeah, I
God bless
agree
him
on that.
for
Yeah, I agree. But within each team,
Yeah.
like people like skate with their own cliques.
Yeah,
So yeah, who are you skating with? Like
obviously Paul a lot, and then on tour everybody, you know, it's ever there, you know.
Okay.
Costin was my favorite growing up, so that was a treat whenever that happened.
You know, shout out
He
to
was one of my favorites too.
Stevie.
Yeah, got one for the basketball players.
Oh gosh, we go. Get me started, man. Get me started, man. I'm just warming up here. But yeah, my dog. Marko, shout out to you though. It's funny because like every
That's
time we,
good stuff.
yeah, I'll take it. Every
love
time we
that.
have like, well, we trade. Now you got to take the frisbee.
Yeah,
Super commemorative frisbee. Super
it's actually a boomerang. You just gotta know how to throw it.
boomerang. That's an Eddie Murphy movie.
I know.
Hey.
hold on to that board. Can we pull the next one?
Best stand-up of all
Right.
time, bro. Eddie Murphy Raw.
Hey yo.
I can hold that one. Pull the next one. Or
I'm giving
It's
you
fun
props,
thing.
Marko.
okay, thank you.
Because this guy, every time people like land NBDs and like we have our guests, and then Marco's like, I was actually there, like in the bushes.
Yeah.
every time. Now it's
So
I'm like,
you
hold
didn't
on.
remember that I did it in 3 tries? You thought it took a while?
Well, we skated the rail.
I might have looked at it a lot. You know, it's scary.
I don't remember like because we skated the rail. I came. I don't know. I
Yeah.
saw you guys like you set it up like. But I know you were really consistent.
Yeah.
So you got stuff done like that. you
I mean,
know,
after 10 stairs, then that's when I start counting. I would like to do it for 1 try after each 10. So it's 10 stairs, and then since it's 13, 1 try, 2 try, 3. Just kidding. It was 3 tries, but
Damn.
no.
It's a 13 fakey flip. That's
Yeah.
It's a ender of your video part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so it's part of the same story. Let's pull that out.
Oh, it's out. All right. All right. We'll trade. Boom. Shout out to Yeah Right. Boom. Game changers. Hold that up for him. Hold that up for him.
Give me that.
Marco's very he's very like he needs that.
You want that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Because if he saves up enough, you stand them in and you get a free deck.
All right.
Yeah. It's like, remember that with the cereal? You get rewards.
Yes.
So that's
Nick
So-
Crooks.
Wow.
Robbie McKinley's.
There it is.
Rest in peace,
I thought it
board.
was a McCrank board for a second.
Robbie never got a pro model.
Is that
For
true?
his-
Really?
For his
See, they do. Girl was hard about that though. They'll play the waiting game with you forever. It's like trying to take the girl to prom and everything. She's like, what? Still not today.
what'd you think about that? Yeah, they took a minute to
I mean, it sets a great standard. Sure, you know.
So shout out to Jimmy Gorecki.
Yep.
To organize this board. We
Whoa.
made it.
Super cool.
Jimmy
Yeah,
did,
he's
the
dope.
graphic and everything, and it was for Robbie's funeral,
Mm.
and came out pretty dope.
Yeah, he's dope. Joey.
Yeah, I never seen that.
So the story with Robbie, I used to skate with him a lot. Like I said earlier, he never turned pro.
How did you
And
get this?
Thrasher, alcohol.
Okay. Really?
Mm.
Wow, that takes a lot,
But-
dude. I'm about to grab another beer right now. Damn, bro, I was
But-
drinking a lot.
But he hit it really well. And like
Mm.
I came down on him a couple of times really hard because on the weekends we're filming, skating, and like he was just hungover.
How do you? It's hard to do that. That's a lot. You have to
He
drink.
moved- Yeah, he did. He
It's
did
like
heavy.
you got to drink strictly hard alcohol, right? A lot, like.
Yeah, I don't know, but he moved to Hawaii and then just like
No, because like
skate.
if your organs start like failing, I
Yeah,
think that's what happens, and then
Cirrhosis.
Thank you.
yeah.
Damn, that's sad.
So this
So-
was at his funeral
that was his funeral
board.
at the Sangaps sport.
Shout
Oh, at the St.
Rest in
Gaps, he
peace.
loved that place, man. I did not like that spot, man.
Two
That
round
shit-
ledges.
No.
Just around it. I mean, Jesus.
He used to wax him every time he skated.
Yeah, sandy everywhere, sandy vagina, sandy brown legs.
But the atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah,
I
it
used to
was.
skate there a lot.
Man, that place was hard.
So any like wild story with McCrooks?
No.
Funny, something funny that you would always hear like.
How did you see him and he's skateboarding?
I mean, I always liked the skateboarding, but I guess I could tell that there was that energy. He was never warm-hearted towards me, you know? And I wasn't never mean to whoever. He wasn't mean to me, but I mean, he just wasn't open, you know?
Right.
And I can understand that, but I don't, rest in peace, but we don't think me getting aboard had anything to do with him. They were strict about that, hard about that, and we were young and came at times came a different time, you know?
Yeah, you were newer generation.
Yeah.
You and Paul.
So even at that time, like you're just so stoked, right? You're just skating. You're just pretty much blocking everything out and just doing your thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really block everything out. That was definitely one of those. They were like Rick Howard, and then would be like, think I'm like a know-it-all. I probably didn't just care shit about what they were talking about. I mean, I respect their skating, but I don't know what the fuck. Probably trying to tell me how to pay taxes or something. Like, whatever, bro. Or not get a nice car. Like,
Word.
you don't get a nice car.
So you know how you said you were skating 8 hours a day when you were like before you even got on, like once you got on, like what was your skating schedule like all nighters,
Yeah, it was still the same. I mean, the body can do impressive things. That sounds weird when you're young. Jesus. But no, it can skate a lot, you know? It can skate a lot, you know?
Or-
So I would skate just tons, you know?
yeah.
And always whatever one. I don't know, I didn't... now I can skate for a couple hours. I sit down, sore starts developing already, you know?
Mhm.
Then it's like you could sit down, do a new session, you know?
Word.
Luckily, I've never been, like, seriously hurt, but
Wow.
definitely, yeah. My body was a Tesla at that time.
Ayo, round 2 or whatever
can-
round.
Hey,
We can pull another board.
Pull another board.
And you can hold
We'll
it
take.
like this.
You want to hold these or?
Yeah, hold it, yeah.
yeah.
Hold it like that. Sure.
What is these? These really are surprises because like we load them up and then by the time we're passing them to you, I'm low key like I forgot what's in them. Damn, so you want him to hold a board and open the board at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is it's becoming like American Gladiator
Yeah.
type,
I use my third hand.
Ninja Warrior or whatever it's called. Is this? Yeah, man. Ooh,
Hold it up.
you from Dorchester?
No, I'm a cat dog.
Ayo.
Half and half, honey.
can give you that.
Ooh. The heaters.
Oh wow! I was
Yeah.
eating dinner with this guy earlier.
Shout out to P. That was his final pro board
Really?
for girl. Yep.
Yeah. It was
Crazy.
getting ready for Pride Month. It looked like. No, it's good though. It's good.
You good friends with Paul?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Did
Did an interview with him the other day.
we could talk about his craft of skateboarding, like his dedication,
Yeah,
hard work ethic,
he
longevity, inspiration
yeah, everything.
to you. You know him for like
He now he's like really. I mean, he like works out like twice. He'll work out in the morning. We'll go skate, and then I went to like one workout with him. He does some like class, 45 minutes of like you shifting. You do 45 seconds on this, 20-second break, then 45 seconds of this other rep. Then you switch things, and 45 minutes long. The lady at the thing was like kind of attractive. Hey, Roxy. She was like, you're beautiful. And she was like, but she was like, don't work out with him. He's intense, you know? And then me, I'm like, you know why sexual camping is so good, Roxy, right? Because it's intense, you know?
Heyo.
Make a joke, you know,
Marko
but whatever.
get that.
But yeah, he works out like twice a day, goes skateboard. He can't get enough.
Damn, that's fire though. That's dope, man.
Yeah, him and PJ were talking about stuff today, and he was like, yeah, sometimes maybe I need to meditate to get away from myself. Like, he just works his ass off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
and he's a hardworking skateboarder.
He's a hardworking skateboarder, so he deserves. And he just is a great person.
Super humble, bro.
Humble, nice,
I think
peaceful.
arguably like the most humble superstar
Yeah.
in like
Right.
sports,
Yeah.
bro. Real talk, like
Yeah.
real talk. If you really think about it, P-Rod is like so down to earth, man, and for someone who's accomplished so much. I mean,
And you've been skating his park lately.
Yeah, I have.
How's that?
Good. We're supposed to play a game of skate today for their live stream thing. They're starting to build their live stream thing, but it was a little late. I was like in Costa Mesa, some studio session last night. Amazing studio. Oh my god. But that's okay because whatever. If I was gonna lose, I'm not a huge. It's not like my first priority. It's like just come beat my ass on camera. You know.
did you ball him up though? He's got a little hoop there.
Yeah, we played a little. Yeah, I got a silver medal.
He's a lefty shooter.
Yeah, I'm left-handed, but I shoot. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm left-handed. I write with my left hand. Everything else with my right.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm a righty, but I skate goofy.
Yeah, that's alrighty.
It's okay. That's alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm regular.
So all right, we got all type of decks right now, going crazy.
So
Should we go crazier?
what happened with Girl?
Oh,
Want to talk about it?
I just switched brands.
Yeah. Give us the raw.
Huh?
He said, brand switch. It
Eh,
happens, right, in the game?
I've said it before. I don't know. So it's water under the bridge.
Okay.
Word.
God bless them.
So, not aboard?
Let's get it.
Wasn't my
Should we like?
wasn't my fault though. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
You want to add anything or just move on?
No, it wasn't
No.
my. It says wasn't my fault, and we parted ways. And then when I went to Plan B, I got an extra $2,000 minimum a month, and I was seeing my royalties. So you know, I definitely wasn't complaining. You know, went from 3 to 5K minimum, and I was getting my royalties. So, you know, regardless of what that transpired, works for me.
You if you want to talk about royalties, it's
Hasn't
No, it's-
changed. $2 a board still.
now it's different. It's like if it's like 5
Is it?
if it goes to the shops.
Finally.
Depends. But if a skater owns the brand and you do this like limited edition drops,
Yeah.
direct to consumer,
I know that.
it's like, you know,
I know.
$20 to like $40.
I
Whatever,
know.
You know.
I'm the one of the ones that I
So-
told Tori to create a brand. I told Shane to create a brand. I told
He
told
suggested.
Shane. Yeah, Shane was like,
What'd he say?
He was like, crazy cunt. You can't make them numbers. That's not. It doesn't equal that. I'm like, yeah, it does, Shane. Just simple math. Pull your calculator out. He's like, nah, you're fucking cooked, mate. Just thinking I was just, we were at Chumley's house. We had been partying. He's, yeah, you cooked, mate. You cooked, mate. I'm like, I'll just show you. Here it is. This is the cost of a board. This is how much you can make it for. The heat transfers, you can do direct drop.
So direct to consumer to shops.
Yeah, I was talking direct to consumer. Yeah, but even then he was just like, not cooked, mate. No, not cooked. Because he was getting $6,000 a month from Skate Mental, selling 3,000 boards or something and doing $2 a board. And I'm like, imagine if you do that by yourself. I'm like, you can make me 50, 30, 90 grand a month or something. You're cooked, mate. I'm like, okay, whatever. I've heard this speech before, but not always in an Australian accent. Victoria, the same thing. Yeah.
And now they're all doing it.
Yeah, now they're all doing it, yeah.
Paul, Shane, they all got brands.
Yeah.
Quick question though with the yeah right, Marko, can you pass that over here? And just as someone that like highlights perfectionism and people that that was an amazing freaking part. Were you happy with the part?
Yeah, I could be sterile. I don't know. I don't have a kid. I intentionally don't have a kid, but also maybe I can't have a kid. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But who knows? Maybe I want a family one day. I don't know. We'll see.
See?
I might be sterile though from that. Yeah, right. Rack.
Oh yeah, you're right actually.
Yeah.
That was gnar.
Back tail?
Yeah, back ball.
That was back tail. Dude, I think maybe I was there.
See how he does it, dude?
Dude, it's a school in Santa Monica. It was a bunch of tables to a flat bar.
Yeah.
I saw you trying it. Like we skated that spot a lot.
Yeah.
And I think we set it up because you ollie up the bunch of benches.
Yeah.
Then roll on the tables and then do the flat bar. I feebled 180 out on it.
Yeah.
But
I
your
did a straight feeble on it, and
you did back tail is gnarly.
Yeah.
Like that's.
But he sacked it, bro, as well.
Yeah.
Because
that was the worst pain of my life, dude. I want the Haley.
You hit the high note. Or yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
Jereme Rogers neighborhood video. What was the budget?
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Mr. Rogers.
Well, no, actually, we did call it Jereme Rogers just to avoid legality issues.
Okay. Yeah. But it was a play on Mr. Rogers.
Yes, it was. But I think we called it
Jeremy
Jereme Rogers.
But it was called Jereme Rogers.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
What was the budget?
Don't get sued.
And do you know by any chance what were the sales?
I know what I know, which
was
is
the DVD sales.
There wasn't really.
And who had video parts?
There wasn't really a. There wasn't really a. I thought he was about to choke me out like that.
I was like, this is it.
This is it.
It's Mr. Rogers.
We filmed it on our own. So we had like this guy Dario Rezic who used to be the DBS filmer. We filmed it. I put together the squad, the team, and who it was Tori Pudwill, Daryl Angel, Eli Reed,
Justin
Schulte, myself. I think that was it.
It was your project.
Yeah. Carlos
Carlos
Zerazua. Thank you. I love him. And but yeah, we filmed it on our own, and we and unlike other skateboard videos, God bless them, but they just use songs. They don't pay for the rights to songs. Most skateboard videos don't. That's why if you see Yeah Right, when you see like an updated version, it doesn't have the Michael Jackson song no more. You know? So most skate videos, they think, we're not big, big enough, whatever. But these days, the way the skateboarding stuff works, and just skateboarding's bigger, and the way the music industry works, they can find that, So people just gotta switch it. They get a cease and desist, so be it. But we actually paid for the music to that. So I picked all the music. There was some random band I found, Whitest Boy Alive. That was just a funny ass name because I'm pretty gushed on white. But some German, obviously they'd be German, but I think they were German. But it was a really good band though. Nonetheless, hopefully they weren't Nazis. Sorry, I've never killed anyone. I don't even kill insects. But the music was good, and it wasn't racial music. Sorry, is that clear? Good. Moving on. So we used a few songs from them. I used Aretha Franklin, Son of a Preacher Man. I paid $7,000 for that, and it was just a lease.
Wow.
My God.
Yeah, and something else, and but we got paid. I got $50,000 up front from 4-in-1.
From a video magazine.
From 4-in-1
Distributor.
Video Magazine. Yeah, they gave us $50,000 up front, you know, and then we were supposed to get royalties after we cleared the 50. But they went out of business not that long after, which I don't believe had anything to do with our thing. I think they were just on the way, you know. But we definitely weren't getting any royalties after they went out of business, that's for sure. So that's all we got from it. And
By any chance, do you know how many copies it sold?
nah, because I mean, whatever records got washed in the financial ruins of 4-in-1. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, going from like just doing video parts for skateboard brands where you don't get paid at all, you know what I mean? Definitely getting that money up front was cool to see. You know, like, oh, you can do your own thing, you know? And then also, like, we could have done the regular model and not paid for the rights to music. We paid probably Dario maybe $8,000 or something, and then paid for the rights to music. You know, I probably spent 25 or something on music. I paid the other. I split half my check with this guy Rock who edited it.
You did it the right way.
Yeah,
The right way.
but I could have done it the wrong way and still make. You know what I mean? There's
Right.
definitely money. You know, some
Like,
other ways to do it.
You chose to go that way,
Yeah.
knowing that you're gonna pay extra, but like being able to have that full, essentially being able to say like, "Yo, this is exactly how I wanted it. It's my vision.
Yeah.
Not cut. I didn't cut corners or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Like,
We were trying to, you know, move the envelope forward.
there
You know.
go. Yeah. And were you the one that pitched it, the whole idea, or would they approached you with the idea?
No, yeah, it was definitely mine.
Or yeah.
What I'm trying to get to now, all the content that we do, we give it away for free. And back then, we used to make videos, sell them as DVDs, or make deals with the distributors. So actually, like, you could make money by creating the content. Now, everything is free.
Yeah.
You give away free content. You know, it's what a contrast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So that's the reason why, you know, I want to talk about this, because maybe there's a lot of skaters out there that they don't even know that we used to make money making videos.
Most didn't though, Marko. You did because you're a businessman and you're smart. Most don't. Most people don't. Like, after I did that, then it was like Shane sold a part on the barracks. Like, the wormhole started opening. But before that, no one was making money off videos except for the company, you know.
Right.
And they were probably making good money. I mean, right when they're not even buying songs, and they're not even they're just paying Spike Jones, which is obviously expensive. But he owns a quarter of the company, so maybe they're not paying him as much, and no one else is getting paid. Shoot, and they're actually selling DVDs and VHSs at the time. Shoot, they were probably caking, bro.
So do you think it's harder to make money now as opposed to back then, or early 2000s, mid 2000s?
I mean, I heard Paul tells me all the time. He tells me I'm in a time capsule and I don't know nothing that's going on. He tells me his people not getting paid and yada yada. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to take his word for it over mine right now. Yeah, I heard it's really
times
tough.
are tougher than what they used to be.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because although it's easy entry point, like you can just clip up now from your own.
It is
cell phone.
definitely
your
easier
phone and
entry
just-
point, like less gatekeeping.
Right.
Easier entry point.
Yes.
But then it's a weird double-edged sword because there's some people that become YouTube famous skaters and they actually make good money and God bless them. But then they don't always get the recognition. Like,
Right.
I know a kid, God bless him, Chris Chan. He's really great. Great kid, great skater. But he doesn't have any, like, industry recognition.
We
you
had
know?
him on. Yeah, he came
Yeah.
on.
But he's
So-
probably fucking taking your fucking girl home. Sorry. But I'm just saying, he's making some fucking money.
Yeah.
Dope ass dude.
He just
Shout out
dropped
to
the Chris just dropped his brand.
the hoodie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sold out
Sold
within
out.
a couple days.
And I've seen, as a music artist, I guess he's not doing much right now, but I've seen Hobson. I've actually made a song with him one time, and I lost the file. I don't know. This is a perfectly good song, but he showed me a report on his thing, not his report card, his royalty reports, and he made $700,000 the first quarter of the year off his merch.
Wow.
And he's an independent artist. Like, bro, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Where's dope?
You know, because post, I'm like, where's he at? He was like, I don't know, but I think he's richer than your average, like,
Wow.
bear, you know. And
Yeah.
told me about Logic too. Logic's papered up, like,
Right.
you know, and he's independent. So there is hope for that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But skateboarding, it's a little funny. But it's same way as them. Logic and Hobson, they don't get the industry recognition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they also get, you know, I heard from so and so that Logic said he put in $2 million into Bitcoin and was suggesting to so and so, you should put some money in that. Like, that's a big money for being independent. That's good money for anybody. But independent artists, and you don't even get radio plays, you don't get nothing, and you got $2 million to throw in Bitcoin and take a risk back when it was like $20,000 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hobson. We just had his DJ
Kevin Romar.
Kevin Romar
Yeah,
on the
dope.
pod.
Shout out to Kevin.
Yup.
Hi, Kevin.
So okay, all right. Want to do it again though?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Another
Not
round?
that, not the rack.
Another round. Yeah. Is it time for another round or?
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
I'm just gonna open the tip part for you because sometimes it gets a little wild. Oh, here we go. Now verticality.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm getting vertically integrated.
There it is.
I'm gonna I'm doing vertical farming. Ooh, I know this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, this is nice. I dealt with a lot of both of these. Not the boards, as Marko said.
Love hate.
Yeah.
Like you said, you transmute.
You need to learn to love the hate as well, you know? It's just free energy, Marko. Free energy.
I like your philosophy. Turn negative energy into positivity.
Well, I didn't want to chime because I figured we'd touch on it later, but I believe all all energy is free energy. Free real estate, I consider it. So if someone offers you hate, it's a form of passion. If someone offers you love, it's a form of passion. But it's both passion or it's both energy, you know? So it's just about that. At that point, how you process and use the energy or transmute the energy, as you would say, you know? But does it affect me negatively, or is it like, do I have a filter on it, like a water tab, you know? So I just appreciate that I have a flow of water, you know? And I use my filtering system, which I'm like, I don't care the content of conversation. I'm grateful to be the topic of one.
That's right.
Because you might be a room full of whoever, you know, and maybe there's one babe in the room and she doesn't even want to be in the room with you guys, and you're talking trash on me, and all of a sudden now she knows my name. Now I'm one step closer to knowing this beautiful piece of God's paintbrush, you know? So I'm like, go ahead, tell whoever, whatever.
Word.
As long as you're not fucking, you know, you're not a DA lying to the judge and telling him something, you know, you're not trying to incriminate me entirely, I don't care, you know? Anything outside of that, sure, run your dirty little mouth.
So, how'd you get on Plan B?
I pulled out on time. It's a plan, you know, plan B is the morning after pill, yeah. After we parted ways on Girl, Colin called me that day. He called in. Sorry, I'll be on my dad jokes.
I know, bro. I'm a recent dad. I'm like, dang, this guy got the manual.
It's a joke. I'm not a dad, so that's why.
That's why I'm like writing these.
Yeah. You want to hear a joke about pizza?
Yes, I do.
It's fine, honestly.
Okay.
It's too cheesy.
Hey, Marko, I swear. on the way home, Marko will be like,
Really? You know how Little Caesars cuts their pizza, Marko? You wouldn't believe it. I went to the manufacturer, aside from the fact they do it little people, they do it Little Caesars.
ooh.
Last piece of joke. Buddha walks into a pizza shop. They say, hey, Buddha, what would you like to have on your pizza? Said, make me one with everything. Buddha was, you know.
Yeah.
Marko, you need to eat more pizza.
Yeah. No, we got pizza right here, actually.
No, just kidding.
Vegan pizza, baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it. But yeah, he called me. He called me that day and asked me what happened. And I did tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And then they made me an offer and told me my minimum. And I said, yeah, I'll see you soon.
Shout out to Colin McKay,
Yeah,
man. It's my
thanks.
dog.
He's my favorite vert skater when I was coming up.
Bro.
It's like a street skater on vert.
Did he not win that year? Low key, the 900 year? Low key. Do you not remember X Games?
I don't know personally.
Tony Hawk 900.
No.
No.
Yeah, bro.
No, you're 900. Mine 900.
You're Marco's 900. He was killing it that day, if anyone doesn't know that.
So with Plan B, were you the face of the brand? The way I see skateboarding, there's a skater like Chad Muska and Shorties, or Bam or Jaren Element. There's the guy that's representing the brand. Was that you, or was that gonna be you on Plan B? You know, where like it's like a pyramid, like you have a guy and then just everything is like structured around that guy.
Interesting, I guess. I was definitely a valued asset. But before I retired, I had a meeting with Danny Way and Colin McKay, and they were trying to do what you're discussing. They wanted to make me the main guy and do a big push. They wanted me to do this 17-page spread. Can I put this down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
17-page spread Thrasher interview. They wanted me to get a cover, and they had other plans too, but I don't remember exactly because I cut them off. I was like, I literally told him, I said, you know, Danny, let me, Colin, let me just save you a little oxygen, save you a little breath, you know? Because literally I'm not only am I'm not going to do whatever else he said, I'm literally going to do the exact opposite of all this stuff. I like your plan, but I'm going to literally do the opposite. I'm retiring. I'm going to focus on music now. And Danny looked at me like, what the fuck? But Colin was the only one of my people that got it early on, like, not that it's going to work, but he was just like, wow, you have fucking balls of steel, you know? He's like, you ready? I was like, yeah, Colin. So, you know, save your plans, because this is not going to make a difference. But yeah, but they were trying to do that push, and I just was I was pushing the opposite way at the time.
Yeah.
So before that, to answer, I guess I would probably fall anywhere after number one. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been making the number one push. So,
Right.
You know, right?
Yeah.
So maybe two.
So you reverse engineered it right now. You're like going from around when you retired, rewinding it to the beginning, be like, all right, so they had that strategy. Then you're saying when you got on.
When I was on for a bit, I was on for a couple years. I was on from 23 to 25.
Right.
So sometime in there, I guess if they were trying to make me what you said, number one guy, then I mean I must have been number two before they pushed for number one, I would imagine.
Plan A, Plan B.
We're still Plan B.
Okay.
But we do have a board.
Yeah.
It's right here. Just two, guys. Just two. Yes, please. Yeah,
You want to take this?
like, yeah, they told me like we ain't got no water.
Oh, we got water. We got club
I'm
soda.
just kidding.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
We got alcoholic water.
I got beer water.
Yeah. We got alcoholic water.
No water. I can have a.
Beer water.
Dude, Japan's the best, dude. I can handle 3 Sapporos.
Style water.
Dude, Japan's actually where I'd love to live.
Yeah, I mean,
I love Japan. They have such a great culture, such deep. The people are so smart, compact,
right.
clean. Man, they've been ahead, bro. I went there for at 14 for the first time. Got blackout drunk at the first time in Japan. Sleeping in a damn bush on a Chapman tour across the street from the hotel. I only had to walk across the street. I'm almost there. Like, come on, honey. And and it's the busiest corner in Tokyo where all the people walking. No one bothered me. No samurai swords on my leg or nothing. You know, just I go home. You know, shit.
14.
14.
Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Man. Word. Was that your first like overseas?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Over all the seas.
And I mean, you mentioned it like in Japan, right? You took filming that part,
In the middle of the night.
bro. It's like exactly
2 a.m.?
crazy missions, and then you're for
Okay.
sure only getting a few tries.
A couple tries.
Because like they're on it probably within like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, they don't. They're really respectful. They're like stuff like.
When I was in Tokyo like a year ago, I just hit my tail on the ground. I wasn't even skating. We're just talking. I hit my tail. Security already was running like towards me. I didn't even skate. Just the tail.
Wait, yeah, but it's so easy to leave there and go somewhere close and go skate. Like whatever, you could go.
Yeah.
How about I heard China is just
Oh, China is.
Shane, and somebody was telling me
Amazing.
it's just like a adult Disneyland on a skateboard there. Like just perfect
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
China's.
They're not
incredible.
tripping?
They're not tripping.
No, they're not tripping,
tripping at all.
and they're probably even more now than ever. They're probably like, yeah, please skate here, please skate here. Like they're they're in constant competition with the world. Like even well, maybe they're not. They're winning a lot of shit, but they're not winning the Olympics. Not for skateboarding, and I'm sure they'd like to. So
They're getting better
they're getting better.
in the female category.
Is that great?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, Olympics is...
No.
All right, what do you think about the Olympics? Because some people try to be like, oh, skateboarding shouldn't be in the Olympics, right? And
I think it should be in the Olympics. I don't think the Olympics should be in the Olympics. They're crazy. I saw the intro to the Paris one.
I don't think the Olympics should be in the Olympics.
I
we
think
go.
someone should take their rings.
Right.
They're on some funky Del the Homo sapien weird.
Heyo.
But skateboarding definitely should be, and
Yeah.
I mean, they got like row there. They got everything. Probably got like windsurfing is probably in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
See.
And dance, breaking.
Oh, I saw
Break.
that. No, that they're not making that one's not coming
Boston
back
break?
next year. No,
Boston
they
break.
ruined that one. They
It's
love that.
it's
They're
getting cut out. The break
they're
is
cutting
getting
that
cut
one.
It's cutting out. Should we save it?
What? No,
No,
when you
it's-
seen that lady, the white dance instructor talking about?
What'd she do? What'd she do?
Australia.
No, but here's the thing. No, but that lady became
rich.
she
She's
became the
rich.
most viral. She became the
Really?
most
She's
famous.
probably rich.
from
She's probably
that.
got an OnlyFans
She's
now.
the
She's
only.
probably rich.
She's the only like. She's the
Don't
most
got it- She
popular.
definitely don't have an only dance page. No one's going to her only dance page and this they're looking for a dead fish on the ground, bro.
Boom. But yeah, this board. Back to it. It's super cool because, I mean, do you know the inspiration behind this graphic? Like, what about your
Yeah,
graphics?
Love
Did you have
Park.
some? Yeah. Did you have some like
Film?
insight? Like oh hey, I want this graphic coming out.
No,
Or
they
just-
definitely had the good graphic on both teams.
Yeah.
I don't even think most of the time we didn't even get like approval status. I mean, if you asked for it, you could probably get it.
Right.
But I don't just think it was very common. I don't think not that it just cares didn't care. I don't know. They don't even pay attention to. We're all getting $2 more. They don't pay attention to shit. They're just happy to be
So the
getting paid.
So you're just focused on skating, right? Like hyper focused. And you could say for the good or not so good or like finances and stuff like that. You're like, yo, I'm so focused on skating that like everything else.
No, I mean that's not true in my situation. I definitely paid attention. I was making 66 grand a month when I retired.
Sheesh.
So yeah, I was paying attention. I didn't get there by not paying attention, you know.
Right.
But
How did you spend it?
oh, like an idiot.
Oh.
Nothing that fun.
No.
Yeah, I mean, not like, like I seen this guy, they said, hey, what if you won the lottery? He's like, and they said, Oz, and he said, she was like, what would you spend it on? I don't know if you guys ever see this. And he instantly turns around and goes, cocaine and hookers. And she was like, oh, that's not what we were looking to hear.
Oh, yeah.
I wish it was something fun like that, but it was just, it was just nonsense. Just being young and me and, I'll throw his name in there. I told him I'd leave him out of some stuff, but me and Paul, we were just like, man, we listen to a lot of rap. We like fancy stuff. It's just stupid things, dude. I had an Aston Martin I was paying $3,000 a month on. And it was just a lease, Put down 22 grand, paying $3,000 a month. Just randomly be in the mall, which is not the place you should buy jewelry from. Now that I've grown up and learned, and I've met jewelers who sell jewelry in the mall and stuff. It's like, but just like swipe the card for $8,000 piece of crap watch that has no class that I wouldn't even want to wear right now. I would sell it if I had it for 1/8 of the price and be happy as a pig in shit. Like what a kind of reach.
But when you saw 66
Person.
G's, right?
Every month.
Like how did it feel? Like seeing like bank account or check or whatever, direct deposit, and just being like,
I think
damn.
we were doing much direct deposit at the time, but I had an account and it doesn't come all one check, Red Bull was 12.5, whatever.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's coming from multiple
So it comes
sources.
from different
Different
things.
sponsors.
But all I knew is it was definitely enough to spend every month. So it just would come and I would just spend. I didn't have any plans of picking up music or something else. So in my I still consider this rational because before that I did like keep climbing, financially. So I'm like, in my mind, even though now I have a different understanding of money, I still think it's really nothing. It's just paper. We've given an identity to something, and we choose to accept it as a society, so it's whatever. But I do believe that it is like sometimes you are rewarded with this form of currency through application of energy, you know, proper energy, proper mindsets. And I do believe that you can appreciate it and know that there is tons of broken, starving people out there in the world, you know? So you can appreciate it, use it properly. I have a totally different values on it now. But at the time, I just thought, well, when am I going to save up $100,000 for if I'm going to be making, you know, 10 million in 2 years from now? When am I going to save up for $1 million if I'm going to be making 50 million to 3 years? You know, like I was like, I'm literally like, I'm just until this literally would have done nothing for me. Like I'd save up whatever, 50 grand when I'm amateur, and then I'm making 66 grand a month. I've been like, great job, younger self. Like, what are you going to do, you know? No, but you know,
Could have bought so much candy.
Yeah, great job, dude. Glad we have that 50 grand now. We make it every month, you bum. No, it's fine. But it's not that. It's about the like using your resources and stuff properly. You know, which I didn't do, and I just thought, you know, whatever. I just didn't think I'd ever take a different course. You know.
Well, you felt like that was proper at the time, though.
Well, you had 2 houses.
Yeah, and I had, you know, but I did that for 4 years straight, though. I'd spend it, you know.
So you spent it all.
Yeah, I would spend
millions, basically.
We'd say roughly $6 million. It's just enough to have something, but you know, should have a fudging car paid off, a house or something. You know, I just what the heck?
Is it because it's just everything's happening so fast though?
It was just always since from 14 I had more than I needed. You're getting paid $350 at 14. I always had more than I needed, you know?
Right.
So when I didn't grow up rich, but I mean from skateboarding I always had more than I needed. So, you know, of course it's possible you get on some crazy accident or something, but I had never had surgery. I hadn't had whatever. You know, I don't know. Karma exists. I don't know. I didn't have any reason to believe otherwise, you know.
Dez, I met somebody in Venice, this guy Candy. He was telling me, because you had a condo in Santa Monica.
The theme of tonight, candy.
And a house in Redondo. And this guy was telling me, like, including this guy Candy, there was a bunch of people staying at your house in Redondo.
Yeah.
Just like staying there.
No, it wasn't like that. There were artists I was working with. I did like I had one artist that his family's BMF. If you've ever heard of that, BMF. Black Mafia family. They were some of the biggest, whatever. And he was an incredible artist that was signed to this guy D-Mac, who D-Mac signed Game. Yeah, D-Mac's like my brother from another. Yeah. So you know.
D-Mac, we hooped together.
Oh really?
Used to hoop together.
D-Mac's the guy one time on a record. 50 Cent goes, D-Mac got all your money, talking about Game, you know. Because D-Mac put Game out on 50% of his publishing, but he's an artist I got from this guy D-Mac, so it wasn't just bums living in there. Okay. It was like it was
a very for your money then.
No, I mean definitely they wouldn't be staying with me, and we were making music together if I didn't have something to offer. But it wasn't paying. You know, they're just living in space. You know, I had a house, nice studio. I own the studio equipment. You know, and I'm just trying to build your own situation before you know.
Okay.
Music is a thing you can take people with you, but it wasn't like on some like Drake, Chris Brown, where they just got like just entourage of people that don't even do it. Okay, like I don't know what these people do, but maybe they rope babes and they do something, but they keep plenty of people around them that aren't artists, you know. I only kept, you know, people that like I musically admire and that were also in, you know, situations.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't just like this guy's cool, you know.
Right.
But I'm here. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what I want to be like when I grow up musically, you know.
Well, I saw Jereme as maybe one of the best skaters on the planet.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, like Marko, like.
No, but
it was just on the Chicas, the Russian air kiss guys.
He was in every bush, man. Every bush you skate.
George Bush, Barbara Bush. I'm sure she had a real bush. I'm sure that was a.
But
Every bush, he was.
you were a street skater. Ledges, technical street skating, flipping into the rails, switching the rails.
Yeah.
Hubbas,
Habas.
contest, podiums.
I
mean,
I didn't know that was a form of skating.
2007 Tampa.
Tampa got what, second or something?
2007?
Tampa Pro. The Costa.
I got first.
But
No.
What I'm trying to say
got
is,
second.
I thought you were like maybe one of the best skaters,
Thank you.
all around, because you were a street skater doing contests. You were not a contest skater trying to do street.
Yeah.
You were like a street skater killing the contest.
Did
Like you were like a perfect package. So all the
That's
money you
what she
got,
said.
I think like all the money, for real, all the money you got, maybe it's not even enough. Look at basketball players.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. Now we're talking.
No, for
Now
real,
we're
man. Like, I
talking.
mean, I thought like
They
This-
do the same thing. Sometimes people just need to go through that, you know.
But you like, let's say the courthouse, you know, we're doing switch inward hill flips, like no slides, and then back tail, and then like
That one.
You
Not
don't
much.
like it-
I didn't do that.
you like I'm saying
That
just,
one gave me a headache. Possible though.
yeah, like a lot of those contest skaters couldn't do that, like the technical street skating on the ledges, So anyway, like you had it all.
I do think that some people, the same as the basketball player who makes more, some people need to, for some reason, whatever, go through certain stuff. Me, I'm calibrated. Now I appreciate the dollar, and Lord willing, opens up my floodgates fully. But for the past couple of years, I've been starting to invest in stuff. I believe in things, and also I just don't need anything anymore. I don't even need to keep living. I want to, So I don't need, like, if I could turn this place, which you got, good for you, but me, I could decorate this place like the sexiest tiny house, and I swear to God, I'll put the hottest women in the planet, get them in here, fucking hanging out, hanging off the rafters from fucking hammocks and.
He said hanging off the
Yeah.
rafters.
No, I'm just saying, it'd be hanging in hammocks. There'll be a hammock floor. It'd be goddamn. I'll put a freaking above ground tub the size of this, and it would cost me nothing. Like I don't need a. If I'd never changed courses, I would be one of those guys who needs that.
I feel you.
That just nonsense house with using extra space, and it don't even got no style. You know what I mean? Like,
Just to have.
Just
have your stuff to
because you think you need more, no, you just need to do it better. You don't need more.
have. Right.
You just need to do it better.
But at
You
that
can
time.
dress better for less. You can look better for less. You can do everything for
Right.
and less is, I guess maybe that's where less is more comes from, the saying,
Right.
Now I know more, so I need less.
And maybe you had to go through all that.
Yeah. At least me, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people, God bless you, you don't have to. Maybe you grew up with good fucking accountant parents, but I needed.
But basically you left home at age 14, 15?
14.
15? So then by the time you're like, what, 17, you already like have a house or what? What when?
No, then I was living with Paul at the time.
Okay.
He took over his family house.
How old were you when you bought your first house? I know there's like, hey, now jumping back into
No,
like
I
the,
don't know.
the toxic random questions
Yeah,
about
it's
finances
toxic.
or
No,
whatever.
that's a good. That's
But it's people want to know.
It was I think 21.
Wow.
I think 21, but maybe a little. Maybe it was like 22. Because after I got that place, I did the silliest thing. I got an Aston Martin. It's for no reason at all. Absolutely unnecessary, but I did.
There had to be some type of reason, like, oh, I want that.
Well, there's some. I mean, there was layered reason. He keeps getting put on timeout over there. We got a friend in the back having fun.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are having fun like that.
Yeah. Audience is going crazy out here. We hope you are too at home.
Audi R8s came out at the time. I think
Oh.
Ninja has one. Audi R8s came out, and they were charging like 35 grand over sticker. And I'm looking at that, and before that I had CLS fucking bands. When I said, sorry, I cuss too much. Whatever.
No, chill.
But my dad was a sailor.
Popeye.
He's an architect. But freaking
Don't make me
for
bust.
sailboats.
Yeah, don't make me bust out Seinfeld jokes because we'll go there. They call me Black Kramer.
Loves Seinfeld.
They call me Black Kramer, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. Should I? I want to see the.
Oh shit! There he goes.
Black Kramer.
Black is Kramer. Black Kramer don't like your ass. Kramer's racist.
Kramer that was one bad night. We all had one bad night.
Not that bad. That boy is racist.
Oh, don't even look behind you. But we've all had one bad night.
Oh, this is a funny.
Don't even do it. Yeah.
That's a funny.
We've had
That's
one bad night.
funny, bro.
A lot of people collect Seinfeld decks, and I don't know if you know this, bro, but I'm a big time. I mean, I mentioned in the intro, but I really collect skateboard decks, bro.
I can see that.
Like, for real.
The only thing I've ever been able to collect properly is women, but I tell you what, I do like it. But they are definitely more expensive, and they don't have much return on them.
Boards are expensive. There's some pretty expensive boards. Some pretty expensive.
No, I know, but women. I'm saying women. You can.
Yup.
They're just more of just. It's nice to have around, but it's just like an investment. It doesn't really have an ROI. Not really.
Show them the $1 billion board. The natural wood one.
That's what she said.
This one?
Yeah. Most expensive board in the market right now.
Get
Not
out
even
of
now.
there. That is. Okay, one, you're lying. Two, you're definitely lying.
Mr. Blank is in the building.
You're serious?
Mr. Rogers, meet Mr. Blank.
This is not done. No, it's not, dude. That's so crazy. When you tell me that it's the most expensive board in here, no, it does not speak to me. It makes me want to burn something.
It's not our most expensive board
All right.
yet. So we got more, bro. Just a handful
An
more.
adult Easter egg party.
You ready? Going crazy. Surprise deck. Yes. These are fun gifts. People gift them to people, but it's fun. You know, I'm not.
Oh, sorry, Marko.
He collects the
I know.
rewards
I
points.
get it. Yeah, well.
That's crazy. Show that to the cam.
Damn. I used to skateboard for this. This awesome guy.
Describe the company with nothing but F words.
All right. Fucking fantastic felons. Family. Fruititious funds for Fermi.
Fuego. I thought freestyle.
Huh? Yeah,
Fuego freestyle.
yeah. No. Fermi is Jeremy with an F. That was the only one I fumbled.
Hey.
Good guy, though. He told me when I retired to make music, I was like, Travis, I will ride for you. And because I used to ride for Famous.
So,
And-
Travis Barker.
Yeah, Travis Barker.
Famous Stars and Straps.
And I said, I'll stay on if you want to, and you don't have to pay me. He was paying $8 at the time.
8K.
Yeah, pretty good, because I had an offer for more. I was riding for Billabong for 8, and I could have jumped it up, but I want to ride for him. And then I'm like, just support me. You don't have to pay me. Just like believe in my whatever. And he's told me music is a whole nother monster. It's a whole nother monster. I was offended. I was like, okay, motherfucker, like whatever. And I just offered you fucking pretty good deal to the end, you know. And I was like, you know, do the math, honey. But he was right. He had done the math already. He knows that was a whole nother monster. Like, and it is a dirty dog industry. Bad place. Full of demons and devils.
Famous was
But I still like music.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll get into the music. Famous was on top of the world though for like
Yeah,
what,
they were.
2 years, 3 years,
So,
4 years, 5 years.
Felix Arguelles
Yes.
ran the team,
Yep.
and there's a bunch of skaters on. Manny Santiago.
Mm-hmm. That when I was the for that question you asked, that I'm not the biggest fan of repeating.
About the team.
The thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
the face of a brand.
Yeah, that one
So
I was.
you were the face
for,
of-
for the action sports stuff. Not I don't know whatever. Travis was the face of the brand for the brand. 'Cause-
For Action Sports, you were the face
Yeah,
of the brand. For
yeah.
Famous Stars and Straps.
Yeah.
The team was. We got the team right here. Manny Santiago.
I didn't even remember that. Wow. I love you, man.
Curtis Calamonico. Rest in peace.
Yeah, he's passed too.
It's best. Depression.
Really? Doesn't keep you alive, guys.
Andrew Pott.
Seek help.
Andrew Pod, World Industries. Akil,
I like pot.
Breathwaite. Darren Harper, Luis Tolentino, and Felix as a TM.
Mm.
So how was that project? The Famous Stars and Straps.
It was
Working with Travis Barker.
good. I mean, it was it didn't really have to do much. Just
Rock their gear.
rock the gear. Go get free stuff. They had this other brand, Expensive Taste, which was Rob Dyrdek's brand, partnered with them at the time. That stuff was cool. Didn't shake his hand, and also I think you might be like a person who commits crimes against humanity, Jay-Z. But I'm not sure about that. But I have my suspicions. But nonetheless, one of my favorite rappers ever existed. Lord willing, you don't commit crimes against humanity. Then I love you. You know, there's nothing better than reasonable doubt. So, and I haven't met him, but I was, because of Travis, in the same room and same vicinity. So I got to get close to one of my favorites ever, which you are not if you do that. You know, if you do commit the kind of crimes against humanity, I think that you might. I would hope you burn in hell. But I will still listen to your album. But yes, it was good. Good times.
It was, a monster of a clothing brand. At one point, they got...
Everyone has this tattoo everywhere too. Oh, man.
it's like, it's bigger than skateboarding, right? It's apparel.
These people, they do funny things sometimes. They don't know when to pull the trigger. So he had an offer for $100 million when I was on them.
Wow.
Didn't take it. Now, love you, Travis, still. But I don't know if you could sell this for maybe 1.5, maybe 10 mil, because there's people that got famous tattoos all over the planet.
Like, why do you think they do that? Same with Nicky Diamond, right?
Same. I heard that he got. Sorry, Nicky, but whatever, bro.
Derek Kennedy told me that too.
Yeah, I heard he got an offer from Jay for $500 million, right when they started to put Diamond shoes out, and he didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And it's like.
So why do you think? Yeah.
I don't
pull the trigger.
I think it's like.
Is it ego? Or what is
I
it?
think it's.
Or they
It's
think.
no, it's definitely ego is
Like
definitely involved,
this.
but I think it's. I mean, money's enough to fill anyone's ego, right? Like anyone's got an ego issue. Here's $500,000. I mean, $500 million. Like, yeah, that'll fill you. But I think sometimes, like people like I think at least in these two specific cases, I think that their ego, their identity is wrapped up in the brand, so they don't know that they can do it again. And in my mind, I'm sorry, this is just the way that I look at it. I look at it like, I get it. It's their baby, right? You don't just raise a perfect child, right, and then sell it for $100 million or $500 million, right? Okay, so fine. So I never thought about it that way. Even though I think it's their baby, you don't just sell your baby when it's worth enough money. You don't just sell your kid. That's still your kid. You believe in your kid. You think your kid's gonna be amazing forever. Okay, so I haven't really looked at it that way. I haven't actually processed it that way. So now I have new information. Good, thank you. You make me learn real time. But it isn't a baby. It is a living, breathing entity. It is a brand.
Right.
But I just believe
It's an asset.
it's an asset. But I believe with 500 mil, for example, in Diamond, come on, bro. I don't care. You can swing the bat all damn day. You know what I mean? Like make a new baby, have some new kids. You know, go to the sperm bank, whatever. Pollinate the world, dude. You got plenty of money now. You know, like.
Hindsight is 2020, you know.
Yeah.
Say that because maybe he was like, billion. I want the first billion.
But I do, but I really do think it boils down to that. They're like, yes, please, thank you. Did you read my mind? Is that what you just did? Thank you.
With Diamond, kids out in the valley were saving their lunch money throughout the week.
Yeah, and now
Not eating.
Bro.
To go buy a hoodie at the mall.
Yeah,
Not eating.
I remember that. Diamond.
Think about that.
Gosh, high school.
They bought a hoodie.
And that sucks for, yeah, sucks for him too. But I mean, I do think you need to learn the art of letting go. PJ was in here earlier. He's a full yogi. Like carry him, let go of something.
Still, PJ,
Yeah, you gotta learn to let go.
Word.
But he wouldn't let me let go of a couple tricks earlier. I was skating the park, and I try to move on because I hadn't been skating when I was in Thailand. It was so hot. But I'm getting my chops back, and he's like, Jeremy, finish that. finish that switch tail big spin first. Finish that before you move on. You got to do that. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought we were yogis. I thought I can let go. I'm just moving on, bro. I'm like, fuck that noise, you know?
Oh my gosh. I think again though, I think like some of these brands have a number in their head, and they go, if I get offered this, I'll take it. So if you get under, or if you receive a lower offer, maybe you feel undercut, and you're like, no, I'm gonna wait, and then bam. Then it just tanks, and then you're like, dude, everyone's looking at you, and you're. I mean, that's tough. The skateboard.
Diamond Skateboard is gone. The story's gone.
I know, but I think with them, and Nikki was like positioned properly, and Travis, I mean, come on, bro, he was positioned properly too. I think that they believed, which somebody had to. Well, either way, people have done it. So whether they believe it or not, but I think in their mind they believed they're what I call a century brand. Which is a Louis Vuitton, a Gucci. Those are century brands. They've been around for a century plus or centuries, you know?
Right.
And anyone who creates a successful brand where you're getting offers for, you know, $100 million to $500 million, like, good Lord, you best believe you're on the market to be a century brand, you know? Like, but it just is a different thing. They're making streetwear, you know? And it is... I don't know. It has you know, maybe someone will crack the mold, but whatever. They haven't done it yet, you know. So I just assume if you want to make a century brand, then take that $500 million and then work on that. You know what I mean? Work on that. You know,
like Supreme sold.
Supreme sold.
Right.
And I heard they sold.
Element sold. Johnny Schiller. He sold Element.
Someone trying to tell me they haven't, but my friend told me
Marko
they sold to Louis Vuitton recently.
Steve,
who?
Supreme, apparently.
I know I was gonna ask Supreme sold, but
Supreme sold.
They sold. I think they're on their second
to
sale.
Vans, and then I think Vans shoes, VF Corp.
Okay.
It's a public company. Then they sold it to Louis Vuitton, I think.
Yeah, now people don't know about them. They don't. I talked to a guy at Supreme store the other day, and he was like, "No, we didn't sell it." And I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I know a rich." One of them cats, you know, who knows things, you know?
But okay.
And he said 32 bill sold to them for like 32 bill.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's definitely a lot, but Supreme actually, you actually take their stuff out of the store, and it is worth more money when you take it out of the store.
But
so that is worth money. So that means they're going, usually you buy a brand for 10x of what its like annual income is. So now you can presume, well, if we keep this growing, anything you take out of the store is already worth 3 to 4x, you know?
They sold, right? Or
they sold, yes.
And other brands that sold.
Element.
Okay, so Element.
Rocco,
but did they sell
at the high?
At the high point.
They did.
See? Nice. See?
World did.
I mean, come on, I love these.
Wait, World did. You're now tuning into Wallride X Finance Edition. No, World. Wallride X.
Money Monster.
Let's get it. But like World did.
Financial Workshop.
Right? But then, I mean, I'll argue and say Element. Dude, they did not sell at the...
To Billabong?
But not at the heights. The height would be when
Bam was on, I think.
Right.
Bam was maybe
Is that when they sold?
Man, I almost seen him the other day. Bumped into him. He just started following me on Instagram the other day. So it's funny. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, hey, Bam choose to follow me the other day. That's pretty neat.
That's good.
The hell?
Shout out to Bam. No, you're chilling. Oh wait, no, never mind. Marko doesn't. You're chilling by my standards, and Marko's like all over that.
Marko's using these condoms for Andre the Giant and shit. Yeah.
Wait, so Element sold.
Element sold.
When though?
I don't know, but I don't know if they sold on the top.
Can I? Oh, but I left my friend over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of on the top. And World Industries sold for like good. Almost on the top, I think.
But did they sell on the top?
Wait. Quick bathroom break, guys.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're back. I just had to buy some more Bitcoin, so jump back into it. Yeah. Good time to go in, wasn't it?
XRP.
Ooh. You one of those. I know Wallride X, XRP is like...
We'll see what
You
happens.
have to, bro. You have to.
Bitcoin's gonna keep climbing.
Been giving y'all signs. All right, so jumping back into it. Element, man. Because we're talking about companies that did sell. When did Element sell, though? Because I don't think they sold at the height. Which the height would have been anywhere from like 2004 to 2010 type.
The way I see it,
They might have sold.
we can go simple. Some companies, let's say, sell on the top, and some companies sell on the bottom.
And some
The
companies
one
don't sell at all.
Right.
some yes, and some that I think they sold on the bottom. Unfortunately, how I see it, S America
But-
Soltec.
Yeah.
But Element first. Let's
Element
let's
not on the top, but like kind of on the top.
No, they're probably
You know-
close enough to like right when they catch a
Right.
little bit of landslide, they're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's pull this trigger. We're still worth it. Someone else can revamp and save this and pump some dollars in.
But is this recent or like you're talking about like 10,
no,
15
yeah,
years
that
ago?
was 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Okay, the
even.
Billabong thing. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah.
Donny Schiller. Yeah.
Got you then.
But Soltec, I think they sold just recently. Like, you know, the industry's dipping, everything is dipping, and you're supposed to like sell on the top and buy on the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who did they sell to recently? I mean,
Soltec sold to Nidecker Group out of Switzerland.
Mhm.
They make snowboards. They sold America, S, and Etnies.
which are basically all,
and
with
Etnies-
all due respect, not even companies
And
anymore.
Etnies is now in Walmart.
Well, that's good. That works.
And not for skate shops.
Mm.
Once they're in Walmart, I'm not buying.
Yeah, at least somebody is.
Right. Right.
At least somebody
But
is.
it devalues the it
Rich
values
wants
the
to sell at
brand.
Walmart.
When you go to Walmart,
There's no parallel parking
From
in that.
core.
you cash out.
There's no parallel parking
You
in that.
can't go
When you go to Walmart,
You can't go back to the
Yeah.
core. How are you gonna go back to the core?
Well, right. That, but I think if you go to
Right,
Walmart,
what
you're
is that?
stepping
No
out.
more sit-ups. No more core.
Yeah, no more core. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, that's it for core.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the other part of the apple. For
So
this.
that's like Corey duffel bag gone.
Since we're talking about finances, you made $6 million. All these new up and coming skaters making money. What do you advise, or Dez or me? What should they do with money? What do you guys think?
Basically, pretty much
Extra cash.
the opposite of everything I did is a good start. It's a very good start. And then also, there's probably things I didn't do. You should also probably not do them either. Like just cocaine and hookers, like the guy on the thing, whatever. But if you make enough, if you start making enough, I mean, I think if you're making over 6 figures a year, you should make an LLC. I don't want to get whacked by Uncle Sam and explain too much of the logistics on that, but I will just tell you is the difference between a rich and a poor person. A rich person gets paid first. Or no, sorry, they get paid tax first. They get taxed first, then paid, yada yada. An LLC is a corporation, turns you into a company as opposed to a sole proprietor, sole proprietor. And you work, you do what you do, and you write off, you
Everything.
do everything, and then you pay your taxes on what's left. Whatever. You definitely should look into that. If you start touching 6 figures or more, you definitely
So incorporate.
need
as a
to
brand.
incorporate as an LLC, as a brand, as a company. An LLC gives you a electronic identification number, which is basically a social security number, but it separates it from you. Now it's an entity. Now this entity is making 70 grand a month as opposed to this individual. Now you think if you're the umbrella that's trying to watch over everybody's stuff, and you're the mobster that's basically trying to take money off everybody's corner, right? Which is basically, what that is. So if you hear about some guy making $1 million a year, you're going to pay attention to him because that's a lot of money for one person. But you hear about some company making it, he's like way down on your totem pole. So that's why whatever. That's as far as I go on that. Yes, I do believe there's a couple crypto waves. I think Bitcoin is going to keep climbing or be a sturdy investment. I really believe in XRP just because also they're getting backed by all kinds of institutions and things. Actual assets are the best. Cars are basically worthless.
Real estate? Or stock
Real
market?
estate. I
Stock
mean,
market?
stock market is cool. Stock market is like if you're getting a little bread. Like I was doing stocks in the last couple of years, and it made me money. I was
Okay.
putting in Tesla and Nvidia when they were climbing, and it was good. It's useful.
What about collectible skateboards? Invest in those. Des?
I would, like I said, if I could have all of my skateboards from the past, they would be worth. All of them would be worth more. So that is a thing. Collectibles are a thing.
Yep.
Collectibles are a thing. I just never have personally done it, so I can't speak on it.
It's a thing.
Land is a
It's a thing. It's
but
investment.
I don't want everyone to steal my idea, but if I had it my way, I'd buy like some, like make a little tiny house community or different, you know, I'd scale down what the big guys are doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Scale that down a little bit, you
Right.
know?
Yeah. Hard goods though, man. I mean, definitely during like COVID times, there was an uptick in hard goods from trading cards, anything collectible.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's value in there. And then like with my content, I'm just trying to tell people nostalgia. Like we all have things that are nostalgic to us. And essentially nostalgia is damn near priceless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you can go back in time, and since we can't yet, I guess, right?
Ooh,
Are you working on it?
I'm
working
not
on
working on it, but I don't know. Who knows? That might not be true.
You're right. You're right. I know. We can.
That might not be true.
That's when we cross out of finance into
Then so
the
let's
whole nother beyond. But you know, essentially, people are willing to pay for nostalgia, right? Because it's the closest thing that brings us back to that warm, fuzzy feeling when we were younger, or just a special moment in time. So, with the hard goods, it's dope. And then, as you mentioned, like as time goes, they do go up in value, and these are
They
art
do.
pieces. You know, it's like this is collecting art, straight up.
Yeah, it's limited edition, limited quantity, right? So many it's made, the value goes up.
Well, okay, I'd like to say something then about what we're discussing. And you said, what would I tell? You know, what I would tell you, most importantly, is that's great. Any time that you can potentially flip your dollar, you should do that. What you should never, ever, ever do is try to impress people with your money when if you need to impress people with your money, you don't have enough money to impress people who actually have money. People who actually have real money, they don't go around trying to show it off because they have too much to show, okay? So there is no use in trying to impress people with money because the only people you're impressing are other people like you who are trying to impress people with money who just look at you like you are a fucking idiot by showing off your money that they're basically just going to turn around and take from you. Because that's what the people with all the money do. So don't try to impress people with money. That's the most important lesson.
And you lived it, right?
I know, I've met billionaires and I know they hide that shit. They hide that shit.
Dude, I seen someone spend the craziest thing ever, but I seen someone spend like $300,000 in one weekend. Like, and they literally were in the club. They showed me
what?
Dude, I went to the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight like back a few years ago, whenever that was. Time flies. And I didn't go. I didn't buy a ticket. I went out there like pitch my startup. They're like, you might get 5 minutes with this guy. I'm like, whatever, dude. Next thing I know, I'm driving to Vegas. Long story short, that weekend was like one of the craziest weekends of my life. I'm with this guy, and like I'm seeing him spend like we bought the Magnum Ace of Spades, 70 something G's, and this and that, bro. It's like we're walking from one hotel to the next, and this guy's dropping 10K on this table. Then he wins. He's like, I should have dropped 20K. I'm like, this guy is.
He's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, though. He's definitely touched different money than we've touched, or at least me. But there's still someone else out there who he wants to work with. He's doing that so that someone else notices him that's actually a Billy Boy and something like that. But the thing is, they're going to turn around and fucking metaphorically whip his ass. Because you want to show off, you want to whatever. You think you know what you're doing? You don't. If you knew what you're doing, you wouldn't be doing that. You'd put 300 grand in a weekend into a company. You wouldn't be out here annoying people with your fucking flex.
It was gnarly, bro. Like he didn't end up investing in my company. He didn't end up investing in my company. But I'm like, bro, I wasn't even asking for 300K. I was like, I just wanted 100K, and you spent 300. He literally told me, he was like, I have unlimited money. He literally said that. I never in my life someone said that, and it was weird. Like to hear, it wasn't like. It was just like it
you
was
might work
weird,
for the
bro.
government, son, but unlimited money.
But-
if you have unlimited money, you ain't gonna tell nobody.
But I appreciate it because, you know what I mean? Eye-opening experience, great, like, amazing
Definitely have
time.
a lot of money. That's
They literally bought me a $10,000 ticket to go to the fight. And all I had to do was just drive people around in the Escalade Platinum that they had me drive around. But, yeah, you're right. There's so many levels. And if you're chasing that dragon, it's like, you know, and we're using like these large sums, but it could even be smaller circles. Like if you're living 100,000, spending 100K or 50K, and like you don't need to spend that. You could be living for half that, but you're trying to impress people. It's like, bro, that's how you go the opposite way, huh?
All right, okay, one more little tidbit on that. It's to be a question that I've learned and I seriously value. Now, so there's a book called Richest Man in Babylon. Great book. Should read it. I guess these days, Rob Dyrdek's guy tells me audiobooks. He listens to audiobooks. Brian Atlas, he handles all this stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever. You can do it faster that way. I do still like holding the book in my hand, reading it. So be it. Do what you want. People are lazy these days. Audiobook. Whatever. But point of the story is, the principle is 10%. So when you make money, you take 10% and you put that aside first. Put that aside into first priority is savings.
Okay.
You save that 10% before you pay your bills, before you do anything else. It's just a principle the same way that a Christian church asks you to tithe 10%. Just some type of universal principle. So you put that 10% aside. Then the book goes into details about how people took bad financial advice and whatever, but your money should work for you, and it should work when you're sleeping. So you want to invest that 10%. So, but if you get in the habit of putting 10% aside and or putting 10% and investing it properly, you do that. I've seen it. I've only been doing it I've read the book a long time ago, but I've recently been exercising it, and I've seen growth. It works. Whatever. It's like gravity.
Right.
It has worked in my life. Bottle falls every time. Drop it, and this principle seems to work.
10%, I mean, just to play devil's advocate, but a lot of skaters are, even pro skaters in today's era, are working other jobs, right? And still pro. Or if you are pro, I'm just saying, maybe what if you're living already
Mazel tov.
check to check, you know what I'm saying?
I would say that.
See, so it all depends on, for example, okay, you're saying 10% of what you made, right?
Yeah, but you basically, you're probably, if you can't put aside 10%, you're already above your means. So, you're already above your means. So now you need to figure out what it means to you for your wallet to mean more to you. You're already above your means. So, maybe you need to take a Lime scooter, instead of an Uber, maybe you need to take a train, whatever the case is. Right. Typically, if you are making enough money that you have an apartment, you can parallel park, at least you can afford 10%,
Cut back your expenses, you're saying.
You got to cut them back somehow, I've heard of a guy, he ate only rice. It was a Chinese or a Japanese guy, he ate only rice for 20, 40 years, and the guy's rich off his fucking ass now. It's worth 40, 50, 100 mil or some shit, He's just he just did it. Seriously, I'd have to look up the exact specs. I forget what it was, but it was mind blowing at the time, And sometimes you gotta cut back, And you shouldn't probably be with if you can't afford to be with another person yet, and if they're not splitting the bill with you, and you can't afford to be with them, you should be alone, You should be alone until your mind, spirit, and wallet is right. You shouldn't be in a relationship. I've been in ones like that, and it doesn't work. It's just a dead-end street, Unless you guys are arming up together and you're properly doing it. But it's hard to find that in America. Women who will ante up their pocket, too,
It's rough out here.
Yeah, so.
Well, let's get into it. Right. So, $66,000 a month. And then you decide, I'm off this. I'm doing something else. Right?
Yeah. It wasn't exactly how it happened, but yes.
Want to share?
Excuse me.
Yeah, no worries.
A couple Sapporos. 3 to be exact. There it is. You pick that up on the mic? That was a private burp, I'm not a half stepper. I dropped out of school to skateboard. That worked. I did other things before that. Traveling all-star team, gym. Whatever. Stupid as that sounds, I believe in myself, and I believe in people. I believe you only doubt yourself. Well, you only doubt someone else if you doubt yourself. And of course, there's situations where people are mentally handicapped, and sometimes maybe they're autistic, but they're geniuses and savants in other realms, but there's the unique situations. But to my knowledge, the average brain that is able to channel whatever, you were all capable of the same things, whether it be the best and the worst things. So I was shooting a Plan B ad actually, trying to just try. I think I did. I know I did do it, but whatever. A big spin heel flip down this 9 stair, which even now you guys probably do that in your sleep. You little fucking robots. I've seen what you do. But at the time, it was a trick, you know.
Yeah.
It used to be something. And we're talking like 25 years ago or something. However long we had, and how long? 15. I'm 40 now, so right.
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah. 25. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, my math was right. Oh,
Hey,
my math was mathing. Hello.
So you were shooting an ad.
I was shooting an ad, and I owned. I think I don't know if you saw it, but I showed them a video of a studio that I was at last night, and I was recording on this mic. There's a mic called a Neumann U87. It costs typically $37 to $4,000. Drake records on it, and Lil Wayne records on it. It's the industry standard for what hip hop, at least, and most even pop musicians. It's an incredible mic.
How much is it?
37 to $4,000.
Oh, $4,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, for artists who's not making money, that's quite an investment. And then not only that, you need another piece of equipment. Usually, you use this thing called an Avalon, which costs another 35 to $4,000. It's a some type of compressor, and you need a couple other. But anyways, you're all in like 10K at this point to get this thing to run properly. Okay. But I already owned this stuff at the time. So, and I'm shooting the Plan B ad, and I wanted to be at my house in Redondo, the one they mentioned, making music. I did not want to be doing this big spin heel flip at the time. I wanted to be doing this, you know? And that was about my final straw. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this. Why am I doing this right now? I already own what it is, and I weighed my extremes. Like, how far would I be willing to go? Would I be willing to, I moved out of my mom's house at 14, so I'm like, I know they don't have any quarrel. It's not like you know what I mean. It's not like they've been trying to rush me out, you know. So I'm like, how far would I be willing to go? Would I be willing to move back into my mom's place, and I own the studio equipment, and fight and put my back against that corner? Would I be willing to take it that far? In my mind, you know, thought about it. You know, going from Aston Martin to that. Yeah. So yeah, I could live with that. That's fine. You know, shoot, and again, I've learned stuff about money, energy, and stuff in the process. And also, I could be damn near crippled right now if I would have tried to micromanage both, you know? Like, maybe I'm, like, trying to make music and flood money into my music career, and then I think, like, oh, shit, I gotta just go jump down this actual 14 stair, not a 13 like I thought it was, you know? Actual 14 stair, you know? And try something, and I'm trying to do it to make a check or something, you know what I mean? And I fucking, you know what I mean? Press myself up like a goddamn pretzel, like, who knows what could happen, you know?
Did you share, like, the thought of basically leaving?
No.
Like, you didn't share with anyone?
Yeah, I did. No, I just told them. Like, I told, like, Paul and my manager over at a meeting at Washington Community Group. I told them I'm doing this. And it wasn't really not really an options guy.
Right. Okay. And like, in your head, you already been doing music for...
Not long enough, I'll tell you what.
Well, I mean, no, but like...
2 years.
Because you could... Obviously, again, hindsight is 2020, but still, like, who cares? Like, you're still going, so forget that.
Well, I had my couple little. One thing that's beautiful about music is, music artists who are actually legit. They don't typically play games the way like other people play. Like, other people need to hear the whole society buying and shit. I had this guy Currency, rapper Currency.
Of course.
Currency.
Yeah.
He used to rap for Lil Wayne. Incredible. Sometimes he'd out-rap Lil Wayne on some songs.
Him and Wiz had the sickest mixtape.
Yeah, they were so sick. So he got me to not tint the windows on my Aston that I had at the time, because he was like, what are you going to spend this? What are you going to spend this much money on a fucking car for and hide yourself? Like, this is a car so people can see you. I'm like, okay, Currency. And then we're riding one time, and I'm showing him a couple records, and I just, like, being subtle, like, showed him 2 records and then went to put on regular stuff. And he was like, no, let me hear some more of that. And it's fucking Currency Wayne's artist at the time, who was my favorite artist, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're on to something, you know? And JP and Jasper told me that I was 10 years ahead with the weird certain sound and all, you know, whatever. But either way, yes, I just, end of story. I don't have step, and, you know, I'm grateful because I could be a cripple trying to do that stuff. And I don't know. I just don't know how to, I don't know. Either I stay single or I'm married, which I've never been. But I'm saying, like, I can be loyal, but I'm loyal to being a hoe, or I'm loyal to being married, you know? But I don't do both.
But you were willing to let all that go. Like, because I'm sure in those amount of years, making that much money, the things you've seen, bro, like, not a lot of people even see that. Like, yeah.
The thing is, people told him probably, like, hey, you're never going to make it as a skater. And he did the impossible, right? He did everything in skateboarding.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they didn't.
Because skateboarding is almost impossible to make it. And then you made it to, like, the highest level possible. And now, you know, you're doing it in music.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's definitely proof.
With the dedication.
That's definitely proof for, like, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Yeah. But I did, and then I, you know, yes, I definitely, to what you're saying, I did arrogantly, I can admit, expected a faster transition. And I did meet with the VP of Def Jam, like, right after. Like, VP of Def Jam, we played him some music, but they're just energy reads, and they, you know, I wasn't ready, you know? And I know that now, you know what I mean? And I know now I'm just barely, if I even am, but now I'd be ready to be independent and not deal with none of you fucks, you know? But we're talking 10 years later. I was not ready then, you know?
Overnight success?
Yeah.
10 years? 10 to 15 years?
I've heard that, yeah.
Right?
But, yeah, I wasn't ready, you know? But I did meet with, you know, whatever, but yeah, I thought it would be a smooth transition. It wasn't, but music is a different thing. It's like, it's not just skateboarding, like, it's a different culture. Like, people can skateboard and be excellent, and so be it. And, like, but it's not such a corrupted world. Music is a corrupted world. So, like, Lord willing, I get to, like, eat off and do what I want with music, which now I actually have 20. If I can pull up my thing and show, I have 21 million streams on fucking Spotify, Apple, all that stuff now, without no marketing or anything, you know. But they don't pay nothing, you know. You can make money off a show, but they don't pay nothing.
But how did it feel after that first month of, like, all right, boom, I didn't get any sponsor checks, but I'm doing that thing I said I was gonna do.
Well, I already knew. I told you I already prepped for that. I wasn't saving up, but I was willing to go that far. So am I willing to go that far? Yes. And then I was doing some real gangster hood rat shit, like my Aston. I was over my lease on whatever. So I leased it. I leased it to Shook Knight one time. God bless, he's in jail, motherfucker. At least it Shook Knight one time. At least Nipsey Hussle's manager was trying to get it from me. True story, 100% true story. Made my mother burn in hell if I'm lying. And she's alive and I love her. And I'm going to see her tomorrow. But yeah, I would just let him take it. 20 grand, 16 grand, people, they take it. Shook took it one time and he takes it for a month, a couple weeks. I guess it was only a couple weeks, and then he was supposed to buy out the whatever because I put 90 grand into. He's supposed to buy it out. Literally Shook Knight, and he pays $1,100 to get it off a flatbed from Chicago from some people, and then he wants me to pay him the $1,100 back because he can't fit the car. He decides after 2 weeks of driving it, like, you can't figure that out in a day. Wait. Hell no. I tell my boy, hell no. That's how much it would cost to rent the thing for a day or something. Hell no. And then I guess before he got arrested, he had a meeting with Deerdick and my old agent Circe, and my name came up, and Deerdick was talking some. Deerdick has not been my biggest supporter, but he said some nonsense, and Shook was like, I respect that kid. Because I told no. He probably never gets told no. But later when I look back on it, I see I'm like, homie boy probably put down a couple big boys that were talking like Biggies and Fox and shit, you know, in Revolve. I'm like, Yeah, shit. Maybe that wasn't the best idea I ever had.
Well, I gotta hear more about this car, man. Because if you know, what model was it, and
It was
how
a
much?
Vantage. It wasn't even that. I mean, it was nice. It was brand new, but it was a Vantage. It's a V8, fast. Sounds like a motherfucking 100 tigers in a fucking safari, and
How much? How much does that car go for?
150 brand new.
Damn, at that time too.
Yeah. So yeah. It's
So
nice.
okay, so you committed 100%. You weren't like, oh, I'm gonna wait another year, and just take another X amount of thousands, because you were ready right then at that moment.
If I could be a cheater in life, if I could combine maintaining the knowledge that I've gained through going from that to experiencing being like financially strapped and having to work and having to go through the hatred, as you put it, the converting negative energy. If I could keep that wisdom and keep the wisdom I have how a dollar matters, of course I would not do it that way. Absolutely not. But I can't. But just being said, I can't bet on that I would. I can bet on. All I know is I for sure know what I know now, and I don't know if I would have known it any other way. You know, and what I know now is worth much more than money to me.
Word.
So yeah, but definitely, there's a lot of smarter ways to have managed that money, and I could have make my life a lot easier, and I could buy a Wayne and Jeezy Field, whatever the fuck I need, you know?
Right.
But I don't know if I would ever learn what I learned, so.
And how was, obviously you received a lot of flack for that. People were tripping and I guess scrutinizing, because they dreamed to be the type of skater, half the type of skater.
Yeah.
Hell, a 10th, bro. You know what I'm saying? That you were, and probably still are. But at that time, and then to see that, so, right, Marko,
Yeah.
through the industry, people were like, damn, what the hell? So they were probably preying on your downfall, right? Because it's like,
I definitely couldn't hear their prayers if they were.
haha. I don't know. Say that again.
I definitely could not hear their prayers if they were.
Say that again, but with the Australian accent.
Crikey, mate. I definitely couldn't hear these rare creatures' fucking prayers if they were.
There you go. That is.
Why the Australian accent? That's
You know, it's just shout out to Shane O'Neill.
Oh, I was earlier today. I was at his park earlier today.
Oh, word. So
I
it's
actually, after you left, I started doing an Australian accent. That's when you had me ready. I was at PJ skating. I'm like, crikey, mate, that's a rare trick right there. Yeah, PJ, what in the crocodile hunter would be rolling over his grave.
but that's a skill, you know. That skill to block out the negativity or transmute the negativity. That is a skill, especially now, today. I mean, bro, I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm flipping boards, right? And there actually is a lot. It's weird in the skate. Like, I understand
A
it
lot of haters out there.
because people are like,
West
a lot of
Indian is a
people,
very hate-filled culture.
speak on it, man. Speak on it, because it's like Lamont was here and he was talking about Lamont Hope, shout out, how like a lot of people in this, how like making money is kind of like looked at as like, oh, and
Yeah, which is but also kind of fucked up because, I mean, like rapping music is like, yeah, of course people will hate, but it's like, bro, you're fucking caking your job. You know, it's like, good job, honey. You know what I mean? But skateboarding is not like that. Like, you know, there's probably like, maybe Paul, I doubt even, God bless you, Carson, but maybe Paul and like a person or two was like, oh, Jereme, first skateboard with an Aston Martin, like, great, we'd love to see that. Like, you know, I'm sure everyone else was like, fucking piece of shit, you know? And then skateboarding moves in waves with their hatred or their love, you know? When people started hating, it's just like high school. They click on and the wave overflowed of hate, you know? And until I like endured it for like solid 7 years at least, that's when it started. Now it turned. Now it's fun. Like people, I get a hate comment. I'm like, oh, last man standing, you know. Motherfuckers should still hate you. I'm like, yeah, I see it. Get out there, brother.
how did it feel like releasing your track for the first time? You know what I'm saying? Like putting it out there, like, because I'm, you know, for yourself.
I don't know. It still feels like I've never been. I still think I'm just like still just scratching the surface of getting ready. Like really, like Queen is one of my favorite. That's actually one of my favorite movies in my top 5. Like no homo, God bless them. You know, God be
Bohemian Rhapsody.
But that incredible music, incredible musician. Yeah, and I don't even think I'm even scratching the surface of where I want to be. You know,
I love that,
I keep making music to make better music. So for me, the fact that that I know that I'm better than the last song I made, as long as that happens, doesn't even have to happen every song, but if at least if it's happening, that's enough for me to keep fucking chiseling on, you know, or whatever the rowing. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it then you're bound to pop. Because if you can endure all that, like people saying things and people ridiculing, or maybe even like dropping tracks and it not being well received, bro, and you're still hungry right now. You're like, the next one's gonna be sick. Like I'm so close. Like, bro, there's no other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then what's your view on success?
Well, then I got these guys. I don't know if you ever seen them. Man, I don't know their names. I need to know. But have you ever seen anyone in the room, if you know their names, say they're these old cats from England, English cats, rappers. Have you seen them?
Old cats from England. They're older. Like
they're not actually cats. I say the word cats.
Old
Sometimes
cats,
they're actually humans.
Right.
I don't know if he knows the name. He's saying
look
yes,
it up.
but
Yeah.
Someone's gonna look
yeah,
it
no,
up.
because the thing
Let's
is,
get up.
Chat GPT it up.
they're for me they're like such a semblance of hope, because I'm like, I don't want to rap forever. I'd like to learn piano. I'd like to learn other things, but these guys just started popping the other day. Here, I just typed old English rappers. Let's see. Watch these guys. So these guys are fucking
Don't
lit.
copyright
They're
us,
good.
okay? Fair use, baby.
Watch, look at these gangsters, Marko. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're rapping at like 85. I'm like, shit, I'll see you with one day. You'll deal with it one day.
Oh.
They look scary.
Wait, why do they sound like Pop Smoke? They're out here with some UK drill, but they're like. Word. Is that really their voices?
Yeah.
That's
And
really
the only point is that I'm just like, rap is usually like a young man's sport, but I'm like, what the hell? We just had some, like, what's their views on that? Let's see. Whatever, that's a year ago, 6.3 million views. They're making money off it, you know?
Yeah.
So, and they're like, literally, like, I mean, like 1 foot in the grave, you know? And I'm like, I don't care. I'll wait till then. You know, some people, they would, you know, they didn't care about Picasso's art till he's dead or some shit, you know? Like,
facts.
whatever. I'm like, okay, that's all, you know. Fucking, I'll keep annoying you guys. I'll keep barking in your ear for 20 years. I don't care. I already put in 20. Here's 20 more.
What's the main message from your music?
I don't know. I just download signals like Wi-Fi.
Word. Okay.
I'll freestyle for you, and so I
Yeah?
have to pee first. But I just download signals like Wi-Fi. You can pick a word.
All right, want to do pee break?
Break.
Followed by
Take a
freestyle.
break, yeah.
Let's get it. Wallride X.
All right.
What's up, guys? We're back. All right, we're back, man. Wallride X. We're gonna do something crazy. First timers freestyle. Wallride X. Yeah, you downs or what?
Yeah, I would love if we could have a beat. You guys could pick it, but man, it does move. The lyrics writes the music. I mean, the music writes the lyrics.
Wait. I'm a beatbox, bro.
Oh, I'm down with that. I love
beatbox,
that,
bro.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I would love.
Let me dust off the cobwebs.
Me
Beatbox.
too.
All right, you want something? All right. But the word, you gotta kick it off. The word is, you're gonna rock with a word and then just go.
I'm down,
yeah?
sure.
The
I'll
word,
take a few words.
the word is Trump.
All right. I don't mean to trump no rhymes became before me, please, yeah. I don't mean to flip these dimes before me. Jeez, yeah. Cheese and rice, that boy nice. Cold as ice like Trump move. Goddamn. Jesus. Huh. I'm just kidding. But I put Trump on my board, flip hoes like boards. I flip hoes like whores, I do the shit some more. Yeah. What the fuck, yeah. What the fuck, yeah. Mink dragging down to the floor. Yeah, I'm a rhinoceros. Yeah, I probably drank too much wine in this bitch. Where the fuck, yeah, I go. It turn a man to a dinosaur. I make that pussy real sore. Yeah. Check out my beatbox. I beat that box, yeah. Eat that up, yeah. Chop, chop, chop like it's fucking sushi ma. Yeah, go ahead and eat me some sushi ma. Tuna, Cam, yeah, please. I heard success come in cans, and guess what? I cut off your left if you, if you steal. You ain't gonna have a right hand. Yeah, I ain't broke, man. I go ahead and broke a man. Yeah, broke her, motherfucking. Yeah, I don't leave no fingerprints, no evidence. Yeah, go ahead and make a bitch dance like Bagger Vance. I'm a legend like Bagger Vance. Yeah, got a big ass thing in me pants. That's an 8-incher. I be riding only 8 inches. She be riding only 8 inches. Hate it. Go ahead and hate on it. What the fuck? Yeah, play on it. Lay on it. Take a fucking nap, honey. Yeah, go ahead and break the damn back, honey. Chiropractic active. Really don't got to practice. Strange shots like Kobe in this bitch. Yeah, back then. Where the fuck, yeah. Black pin moving militant like the president.
Let's go.
Sick.
Flowing, my G.
The beatbox, the beatbox. I always love the beatbox.
What, bro? That just you summoned that out of me, bro.
I
You
love-
summoned that out of me, bro. I don't know where that came from, bro.
Awesome.
Damn, son.
That was fun.
That was fire, bro. Honestly, that was fire, bro. That's what I love, man. It's like that's passion, you know what I'm saying? That's flow, that's essence, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I'm trying to figure out stuff, and at the same time watching myself. I'm like, what did I say? What's your stuff? I'm like, Jesus.
sick.
As you start with Trump, and then I'm like trying to make something about ice cold, and I'm like, what? Too much ice? Oh, everything that comes with it. Yeah.
Wow. What happened? I just blacked out for a bit.
Yeah, blacked out.
Hey,
We pull a board.
and now we're gonna pull a board.
Pulling the board.
Oh, okay. Okay. This one don't got a label. Independent.
That's cool.
Slightly opened a little bit, but it'll be good.
I wrote Independence once for a year.
Hey, we got the royal somewhere.
Made in USA, my ass. I doubt it. Oh, this actually was made in Canada.
What is that?
It's Selfish, a brand Selfish. I was doing double. You can go both ways. That's what she can do too.
Whoa.
Some people can do it. Some women can do it. She can do it. But it goes both ways. It was a double tail. I used to do double tail.
Show that front part and like do that trick
Right.
again.
Yeah, but this is.
No, we made
Pause.
this one today.
Oh, you made okay.
Right.
All right. I'm like,
the
we
thing.
didn't make this in.
Debunk.
You gave me the okay last night. I
Oh
hit
yeah, you
up,
can have it.
said,
This is mine. This is my comment. That's fine.
It's for
They
the
can
show.
go
We
to
made
hell.
one like
Oh
literally
really? You did a good job. How did you do
printed.
that?
So I got the art off the internet. I digitized it.
Really? I thought it'd be
And-
harder to do than that.
Yeah. So and then we slopped it together today really fast. So it's
So
still,
we can make them
it's-
better if I can't get the.
We can make it better. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the paint is still wet.
Word.
So, but you know, we did the best
Oh,
that
you
we could.
did a
Like
really good
one,
job.
one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I like so.
So yeah, this guy looks. He's funny. He's either way. He's got a face. So,
So selfish.
Nice.
Where did the name come from?
well,
Selfish Skateboards.
love starts with self, ends with everyone else. You know, just at a timing where I learned about love. You know, love starts with self, ends with everyone else. If it's raining outside, it amounts to nothing. You put a bucket out, fills it up, overflows. You must love yourself first before you can love anyone else. It's basically saying you should be selfish before you should be with anyone
Helping anybody else. Right. Take care of yourself first.
Take
then
care of
you
yourself, then you can
that's
take
right.
care of others. You know.
Gotcha.
And if you do it backwards, you'll always be looking for others to take care of you. You must learn to take care of yourself, then you can take care of others.
Right.
If
The whole-
you're not truly actually selfish, where you
I-
don't care about others,
I share the same philosophy.
Yeah.
I take care of myself first.
Yeah.
So then I can help others.
then you can help others.
Right.
You
That's
know?
right.
Because if you don't fill up your bucket with love, then you're still gonna have, you know, feelings towards others, different things. You know,
Word.
you must, you know, finish your own project before you can help with others.
So that's the name. And then who was on the team? Selfish.
Brian Wenning, Terrell Robinson, Kyle Nicholson, great, incredible guy,
Fire skater.
fire skater. Akil Brathwaite from East Coast,
Yanni.
Yanni
From Finland.
Yanni, thank you.
Shout out to that guy. Yeah,
Word.
Shout out
on
Yanni.
Instagram.
So you when was this? You came back into the game?
Yeah, I was. Had an offer from this guy Dan who worked for a manufacturer called Control. Fuck you, by the way, Carl. You know, go fuck yourself. You know. Sorry, just the guy who pulled the plug on Selfish, who was mad that Dan was making more money because we was doing good job. He was making more money than manufacturer owner.
Just the forehead though.
Yeah, I don't even know where it is. Which way is it? You know, I'm not kissing it, dude. Not even for your fucking interview.
So it was out of control in Canada.
It's
Yeah,
wood.
it's out of control in Canada.
It's wood.
You would say that.
Jeremy, a lot of really cool graphics.
Yeah, we
I
had
was
good
looking,
graphics.
and then I was looking.
Can I see?
We tried to order one on eBay. We couldn't find one. Like they're like non-existing. These boards, right?
Yeah, we had good graphics. We even had a graphic. We had a graphic with Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
What?
Sick.
Yeah, Prodigy. He drew it in jail. He drew a graphic on a napkin. We put it and made a graphic with Prodigy. You know,
What?
that's the one I want to reprint.
What? Hold on, man.
Yeah.
And the name is still yours? The
Yeah.
IP?
It's definitely mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Prodigy, rest in paradise.
Yeah, pretty sick. Look, you'll like it. See the.
Oh my, wow, dude. This is.
Oh, sick.
So he drew that on a napkin, just in regular color print, and then we like colored it in.
Oh, that's sick.
Prodigy, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so forever I on that Prodigy graphic. But I don't know how my guy was crafty. This guy Dan, he was crafty. He got a hold of Prodigy in jail. Like,
That's
how the hell do you get a hold?
right.
How do you even do that? How do you even do
Oh
that?
man.
The guy that was my partner for Selfish, he was the main sales guy for Control, and he ended up he started coming with night, like Selfish was just doing well. We were selling in 30 countries at the time, so he started coming in like nice, like he actually had like nicer whips than the owner, this guy Carl, manufacturer owner. Yeah, so he
intentionally.
well, yeah, he didn't. He was like, anyone can do your job, and he was like, what? Okay, and then he fired him, and then I didn't even try to reach out to Carl. Yeah, it was an ego battle. You know, he's just like.
So how was it running? You were running the company essentially.
Yeah, Dan was doing the hard, like Marko type work,
right.
like not that you never skipped,
no,
but you were doing that.
the back-end work,
He was dealing with the fucking,
Manufacturing.
opening the
accounts.
manufacturer, opening the accounts. He was doing the manufacturer work, you know.
Shipping stuff out. Yeah.
I was just the one who put together the team, and we're going skating, getting the stuff. I dealt with the team. He dealt with the
operations.
the operations.
The operations. Yeah.
So now you're back skating. You're juggling now again, right?
You've always been skating.
Yeah. No, I've been skating. Yeah, but I definitely take my leaves. Like when I was just in Thailand since November, and gosh, it was hot out there. Wasn't really skating much out there. Tried. It's hot.
Bangkok.
Jesus, this guy doesn't stop with the gay jokes, huh? No. Yes, I started in Bangkok, and then I went to Chiang Mai, Phuket. It's just nice traveling. It's nice.
Oh, that's dope though.
Traveling on my own too, not traveling with a
Word.
When we were younger, we were on a girl tour one time, and you remember the Harshiro barge?
I remember that.
We're skating the Paris Louvre, I think it's called, the museum.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
The
That was the tonic
yeah.
water. This is tonic water.
No,
It wasn't the Sapporo.
regular club soda. Tonic water has like 37 grams of sugar. Crazy.
Perfect. This is sugar-free club soda. Anyways, it wasn't the Sapporo that made me burp.
Yeah,
And your
Robbie
face.
was on that trip, right? Robbie Kenley was on that trip, I think. Robbie Kenley.
Yeah. And but we didn't even go in the museum. Like, what the heck? I'm an adult now. Like, these people were as old as me. Like, how are you not gonna go in the museum where the Mona Lisa
I
is
would
at?
say,
Like,
so
what the heck is?
no
No one, not costing. No one went in. It wasn't even we didn't even come up. No one even mentioned. Like, I should have at least overheard whispers. Oh, by the way, we're in the world's biggest museum, and we're just skating on it. Nothing. No, not even chatter
No.
from
oh,
people.
no.
I mean, yeah, it was still okay. That's where we definitely disagree on that. I'm like, you get Spike Jones is your guy. You don't even. The fucking thing's built like a pyramid. Mona Lisa's in there. And I heard it takes 3 days to get through that motherfudger. Like, it's that big, the museum.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm like travel on my own. I'll see something. What the hell are you talking about, Willis? Some old TV show.
Gary Coleman?
No, I just remember the saying. I've been saying it since a child.
Gary Coleman.
Is it?
Yeah, Gary Coleman, dude.
All right.
I forget the show, though. Good Times? No, that's another one. Sorry, my bad.
Gary Coleman or Gary Oldman?
Ooh. It's like
bars.
this side or this side. But then how did you decide which was the nose and the tail? Ooh.
Because I put two tails.
Oh,
Okay.
twin tail.
Yeah.
Twin tail.
Before it was a thing.
Yeah, now it's popular. Twin tails.
Really?
Or, I mean,
Huh.
it's not. I don't know if it's popular.
But it's happening, huh?
poly skating it, right?
Paul was skating double nose, but who knows? But
No, twin tail. Ishad? Rio
Girl-
came out with twin tail.
Real girl has it.
really,
Girl has a twin
Maybe
tail.
Neen Williams.
knew I was onto something.
Yes, Death Wish. Death
Right,
Wish.
Neen Williams, twin tail.
Knew I was onto
Yeah.
something. It
But
just
years
makes
ago,
sense.
Element had it years ago.
It just makes sense.
And with Selfish, you guys went to Barcelona. You did a trip
Mm-hmm.
with the team. How did that go?
Went good. Except for everyone but me. I broke my fractured my heel 2 weeks in, like trying to rush the gun on a backside flip this double set to where I was skating, and it was like should have ollied it first, but sometimes you can hook that trick. It was so far, and I just drove my foot in the ground, fractured my heel, and then
Oh yeah,
I had
that's
to
it.
stay 2 weeks off it, and then we stayed a little longer, and for the next 2 weeks, a lot of my stuff I was like skating on my, like literally have to skate on my tippy toes and just kept it low impact.
Mm-hmm.
So it was horrible pain, but it worked out.
During this time, were you taking a break off music or were you producing, thinking
Yeah,
of
I was
stuff on
doing
the road?
stuff there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I travel with I have a little portable mic shield mic. I travel with it. You can, it's like I guess some people won't leave home without an Amex. That's why I'm gonna leave home without a mic and a fucking shield and a little setup.
This is Pablo Escobar? Or am I too deep in the sauce?
Nah, maybe probably.
I think it is. We're talking gangster.
Yeah.
That's Pablo Escobar, bro. That's Pablo Escobar.
He's like Pablo Escobar from from Hamburger, whatever that show is, Hamburger King.
That's Pablo Escobar, bro. Should we? Is it time?
Yeah,
It's a time.
that's time.
Oh my gosh, it's time. All right,
All right.
So,
So
actually, before we
you open that,
you first, man.
what we do here, Jeremy, we do things a little different.
Okay.
We draw boards. We do some
Mhm.
custom boards.
Mhm.
We'll have you sign some boards.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have them on our website.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
That was
And-
really. I thought there was a more. I mean,
I
there
know.
was a building.
Yeah, that's why I had him go first. I'm like,
Yeah.
see what it is.
What? Yeah.
Well, before we jump into this board, so, boom, you're making music. Selfish came out. So then Selfish came to an end, and then you were just like, all right, not going back to, but
Well, I didn't
solely
go back.
focusing on
I
music.
just whatever. It just wasn't a. Since then, I've sold boards independently, like whatever. But I've sold boards independently.
okay. Now, just to go a little deeper now, bro, because you seem like enlightened. No, real talk.
It is good lighting in here.
Because we got sticks. Yeah, you know, but you're glowing. No,
Thank you.
but no, really, it's like the things that you've shared today and talking about, like, hey, like, bro, not a lot of people basically go in and come out with that changed mindset or like growth mindset. And I gotta definitely commend you for that. And I mean, talk about how you were able to get like that's like a metamorphosis, bro. Especially navigating the music world, which there's a lot of wild energy in the music world too.
Yeah, just books. A lot of books.
Yeah.
A lot of books. From 25 to 27, I read on average 8 hours a day.
What?
Yeah, so just a lot of books.
Word.
And I don't know what anyone else wants to do, but I can guarantee you, whether now you do audiobooks or whatever, but books, you can fit one man's whole life into 300 pages. So it takes him a whole life to even have 300 pages worth of writing. But after a whole life's experience, a wild life that's even worth writing about, then you can compact it into 300 pages. So if you just decide to digest people's whole life stories and things like that, and people's wisdom and whatever. All of a sudden, you know, you've gobbled up the lives of, 50 people, 100 people, whatever. And that, to me, that's my, Paul works out every day now. He's thicker. He's bigger. We used to be the same size. He's bigger. He's exercises his muscles. And he does it too with his brain. But I'm just saying, books, I use books to exercise the mind.
You ever think about putting out your own book?
Not like that, not much thought, but some point, my word doesn't matter until, like, you to make such ambitious leaps, you have to, like, pull off something for people to even listen properly. People are like, they need to be hypnotized by fucking gold and sick. You know what I'm saying? So you got it, whatever. That's they don't want to hear it. Later they're like, oh, you rich and then you went broke and you rich again. Okay, now listen. Okay, sure.
How do you you know how you mentioned like money really doesn't.
It doesn't make me, but people. The world revolves around money. So people just they need accolades to digest information. You know what I mean? Unless you die, which is not really what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to live. Then unless you die, then people need they need stupid shit in their face first. They need whatever. Even if you're a spiritual trophy, they need something. You know what I mean? So right now, I don't got enough proof for them. Right now, it's just my word against theirs. So, later I'll really give my word.
Did you ever find yourself in like a dark place, like being like, damn man, I messed up, or I made the wrong decision, or I'm mad at myself, or like, man, I could be making this money and somehow it's not working at the moment, or...
That's a great question, though, but I'm not afraid of the dark.
Word. Shout out. Darkness.
Spreading.
Darkness.
But you gotta light up. You gotta light up rooms. You light up your own path,
Yeah.
And all you need is 20 feet in front of you, headlights on a car, so you 20 feet, but they get you across country. That's all you need. All you need to see is 20 feet. You can get all the way across the country. You can get on a ship.
That's a toughness that is necessary and needed, I would say, now more than ever, bro. Because...
Yeah. Interesting times.
And sadly, I know, I'm like gripping it. Up here.
I think I make some,
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Oh, yeah, it's right there. So be tough out there, y'all. Like, this guy is tough as nails, but can he open the surprise deck? Let's find out.
Too late. Oh, there we go. That's the one I wanted.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
I promised him, there is a person I'm going to mention when I had this graphic idea when I was talking to Marko. But I promised him I would leave his name out of it just in case people were mad at this. So I'm going to leave his name out of it. Don't even guess. But he's Latino and he's amazing. But I'm leaving his name out of it. Great. But he said, I'm taking the piss. It's funny. Whatever. I am sorry about all world events that are going on. This is just supposed to be funny. But if you have a problem with me, take it up with my personal assistant who does not exist. All right?
He's got a Majazza hat on.
Yeah. Here he's skin again. Yeah. It's funny. He's got a... I don't even know who this guy is. I'm pretty sure that's me when I'm old.
Bobby Hill, dude.
I love it. I like it. But the colors, But I don't want to deport nobody. I was like, what? Personally, you can deport me. Shit, I'll deport myself. I deport myself all the time. I heard they'll deport Americans. I'm like, yeah, I got to worry about that. America? Shit, I get out of America all the time. I'd be deporting myself left and right.
So, is that something that we can make happen? Again?
Deport me?
Again?
I'm going to deport myself in about a few months. I'll be here for a few more months. I'll deport myself again real fast.
Make Jereme skate again?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got to follow it,
How many comments, how many likes do you need to skate again now?
I mean, I was doing it today.
Yeah, you've been skating a lot, Pulse Park lately, right?
I'm doing it today. Some more. I mean, I really like this company. If y'all want to give me some money, sure, I'll work hard. Or Louis Vuitton, nice. Virgil was supposed to send me a package. Then he went to go dying on me. awesome guy. Just wish I got that visual package. That would have been nice. What do you think? How did you feel about printing this, Marko? Were you scared?
No, I always like.
This was my idea, by the way. No one else's. I think it's funny.
Look, Al Garcia told me that Mike Vallely wanted an elephant on the board.
What?
He just wanted an elephant, like African elephant on the board.
Okay.
And that was like a big deal to him. And he just, pressed the sponsor, Powell. Hey, that's what I want. They were we're gonna give you a bug. No, I want African elephant.
Bug? And they're like, no, we're gonna give you a bug because you're annoying us. You're
that's
bugging
how
out.
the story goes. And look, when skateboarding, like, there's a lot of, different graphics out there. So whatever skater wants, I think that should be on the board.
What he said, they said, well, shit, there was somebody in Shane, he was the one who said it was okay, but Shane, when we were at Shane's park earlier, and he was like, what? You already canceled yourself, mate. Like, what more can they do? They're gonna cancel you some more. You've already canceled yourself. Like, what do you care? I'm like, well, I don't.
It's digitally printed on plastic, and then we silk screen the white behind it. To make it apply to the board.
Has that ever been done?
Transfer process.
Has
it's not really common and not like
because you were doing
it yourself fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we did it. We pulled it off. I
like it.
Wallride X.
You down to sign some of these bad boys?
Yeah, of course.
Very bad boys. Yeah. We want to know, where can people find you and your hip hop name is Jereme Rogers?
It is.
Or sorry for saying
no,
hip
you're
hop
fine.
name. I don't know
Yeah.
what genre.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Hip hop.
It's I'm born at 3:33. That's my birth time, and my name Jereme is spelled with all E's. So I just turned the E's around and made them threes. J3, R3, M3. Looks good. Annoying to tell, but now that we've told it, who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, Jereme with threes. And then Instagram works for that, or Jereme Rogers pulls up that. He has the links for that stuff. If you want to send me money, my Cash App is. I'm just kidding.
And you're on all platforms for like the music, or like.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, iHeartRadio, Apple, Spotify.
Word. You play us some unreleased bangers after this, or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Exclusives, y'all. Sorry, y'all.
And that's all I use. I don't know, my ex-girlfriend I mentioned earlier, amazing woman. God bless you, Bambi. She's trying to tell me, she's always trying to look out. She's like, Jeremy, you should make a Twitch. You should do this. You should do that. There's money there. Snapchat. Yeah, and everyone's just trying to give me extra money for some reason. Paul's guy at the dinner tonight at Yard House was telling me, started bringing up, you can donate sperm and make money. What the hell? I swear to God. He was like, he looked up the rates. I'm like, I don't have a kid of my own right now. I don't know if I need more kids. He's just like, well, this is pretty good money. It could be a good side hustle. I'm like, you just shut up and eat your burger, Mike.
So, 30 seconds left. 30-second freestyle, 30 seconds left on the planet. All of a sudden, this is it, man. 30 seconds. What do you tell the world, bro? What do you tell the world? This is their 30 seconds.
30 seconds left before the planet dies.
No, not the planet dies. I don't know. It might be your last 30 seconds.
Well,
people still keep going.
I would say probably, I don't know, the world's highest IQ holder said he believes in Jesus and that Jesus is a real thing. I've seen Jesus in a dream and I cried. I don't know. I guess if I can seek God, whether it's Buddha or whatever, Jesus seems to be a viable option. Seek God.
Word.
That's all.
In God, I trust. You got it right there on the neck, too.
So any chance we're not whacking me right now after that 30 seconds is up?
Right.
You got an extra 30 seconds.
Yep. You got an extra 30 for that, bro.
I just love being alive. I'd love to not die right now.
Hey, man. Well,
cool. Thank you for coming,
dude.
Yeah.
You came through.
Yeah.
We freestyled. We talked.
Yeah.
We did it all. Signed some decks. Hey.
Oh, we will do
Don't
that.
leave yet, folks. I gotta
Thank you.
get us up out of here, man. Dez, aka FlippinBoards, Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek, dude, Jereme Rogers. Jereme freaking Rogers came through, man. Wallride X. We'll see y'all on the next episode. We out. Peace. Let's go.
Jeremy.